playing past that week because I didn't want to sink 30 something hours into the first year and then figure out I guess I really didn't like it. I was just like, I'm good. But
30 hours, huh?
yeah, that's conservative estimate. It's probably closer to 45.
I walked in right as you said 30 hours, and I'm like, oh, that could be a lot of things.
Stardew Valley.
Ah. Have you caught up have you caught up in Horizon yet?
No. But look, man, I wanted easy dopamine.
That game is dopamine once you get into it.
It's really easy dopamine. I'm honestly thinking I'm gonna drop my Horizon game because I was playing on normal.
Yeah.
But I just want to go through
Just
and
drop it to the story
play.
mode.
Honestly, I might just drop to story mode because they added so much extra stuff.
It is very long. Only 17 main story missions.
Really?
Yep, 17 story missions.
I mean, we say that, but each one takes probably at least 3 hours to complete.
Yeah, it's a 45-hour game story.
Exactly.
Anywho, so last week, you all trusted me with your lives on the open ocean, and nothing bad happened. You guys got to role play with the crew, each other. DFA named their Egamedes. There's probably a cult somewhere starting worshipping Egamedes.
As they should.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll be a good cult or a bad cult. That's up to DFA, I guess. Knowing Brit's characters in history, this could go either way. Dell and Hyacinth had a evening with the orb. I think it went rather well.
We did.
I think it went rather well.
With the orb.
Could have gone a lot worse. What else? Elric got drunk-ish.
Okay.
He survived it thanks to Hyacinth, thanks to Corey.
Hangover. You get baby's first hangover.
Yeah. And I think it ended with the Moogles back up in the crow's nest. Corey and Elric in their room. Hyacinth and Dell sleeping in their room. I think that's everyone in the right spots.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. As I mentioned before the game, we'll be starting with the two Moogles. Did you both go right to sleep, or did you guys decide to stay up at all? Besides when we last left.
Shortly after DFA sang her lullaby to Egamedes, she probably curled up and went to sleep. She hasn't been sleeping as much.
That is true, she hasn't. I'm assuming Mogzio just crashed the minute he was in.
Yeah, probably, since the kamikaze probably would have taken effect by then.
Oh, right. Yeah, he had the fucking... Oh, God. God, you're one of them. Mogzio, you horrible, horrible Moogle. God, kamikazes make my stomach turn. Yeah, so you guys are sleeping up in the crow's nest while one of the watchmen oversees the ship as it travels towards the Pythia Peninsula as requested. What you don't know is after you went to bed, Captain Amelia went back to her quarters so she could sleep. Inigo and Alessander have taken their shifts for the evening. Currently, Alessander is on watch. Inigo is asleep in his quarters. And the watch leader, Tilde, is with the two in Crow's Nest. Everyone else is either down in the galley still, because they're having a late night, being, roommates hanging out when they're off duty, or they're all asleep. The very last thing that we ended last week was, as you all drifted off to your dreamlands, the 5 Banga, all saved, woke up. I'm gonna need the Moogles to roll a perception as you are awoken by Tilde shaking you both awake.
Dirty 20.
25.
All right, you both awaken, very alert, to Tilde's shaking you both very quietly, and as you open your eyes enough to see quickly, Tilde puts their finger to their lips, going shh, and points down for you to look over the ledge very carefully and not draw attention as you. You both look over and you spot 3 of the Banga coming up from below deck. As they do, they seal the hatchway behind them, essentially locking the below deck away from the upper deck. And once they finish that, they proceed to kill all the overnight hands on deck. Stealthily killing the riggers, the cleaning crew, just everyone who is on the deck right currently for the night shift is being one by one systemically killed. And Tilde is telling you both to just remain quiet while they do this.
DFA is just gonna look at Mogzio.
Moxio's just gonna shrug, but he's gonna try to get more familiar with the rigging or the ropes or whatever on the way down to try and plot a course to like slide down as fast as he can.
Okay.
If needed.
Just give me an intelligence roll. That way you can, like, follow it and see what works with what's connected, what's not secured.
Yo, I'll take it. 22.
All right, you're able to. It takes you about like a couple minutes to trace every rope that's connected to the mast, to the sails, side, like everything. Like you're mapping it all very meticulously, with the intent of being able to move the most without being noticed easiest. And you think you get a general idea of how to move from where you are to any part of the deck without drawing too much attention.
Okay.
As you do, though, Tilde's like, "What? There are 5 of them that you brought back?"
You keep saying we brought them back. I don't remember making that decision. But yes.
DFA is gonna go, we brought someone back?
Astute as always. While you are discussing, you're continually looking down and seeing that 2 of the Banga now are taking the helm and securing it, while the third kicks in Amelia's cabin door and closes it behind them. There are only 2 now on deck visibly, you guys can see, and then Tilde's like, if they kill the captain, you're fucked. But we do not know what the condition of everybody else is. He tells you his job, and by proxy kind of yours, is to secure the captain and save her, and somehow unlock the hatch getting downstairs and alerting the rest of the crew and making sure they're okay. He wants to know what you 2 wish to do of those options.
I was about to ask what he wanted to do. Are they he, right?
Yes, Tilde's a he.
Yes.
DFA's first instinct is gonna be to go get the rest of her friends.
Okay.
Are you talking to Tilde? Are you more of the fighty or the runny?
Well, ship's watch. I should be a little bit of both, but this scenario I think might be best is if you guys can get your friends. I'll do my
How
best.
many?
I'll do my best to scout around up here and see what we can figure out about the 2 outside.
I think we split. How many went into Captain Amelia's chambers?
Just the 1. The other 2 are on where the helm is, steering wheel.
I'll deal with that guy. That guy just made the worst decision of his life.
Okay, so DFA is gonna go try going get the others. Moxie is gonna go try going for Amelia's quarters.
That works with DFA and Tildy.
Yep.
Okay. Tilde's like, all right, I'll help her get downstairs. You be careful. Especially if you're going by yourself.
I don't need to be careful. I've got luck.
Just waiting for it.
I knew it was coming. I knew it, but I walked into it anyway.
DFA is gonna tap Moxio on the shoulder. Kind of like a good luck pat. And then she's gonna head off.
I'm only asking because I need to know, are you leaving Egamides in the helmet in the crow's nest?
Absolutely not.
Figured I'd check. Know where everyone and everything is. So while you guys have decided that down below, sleeping away is the rest of the party. Dell and Hyacinth, you two are awoken very abruptly as someone bursts into your room and closes the door behind you.
What? Hi?
You've only been asleep for, we'll say, a few hours at this point.
Yeah, he just, he just powers up and is just like, I was in the middle of sleep. Hi?
Body pressed against the door, arms spread, like making sure the door can't be opened while they're against it. You noticed Rayhan, the medic, panting and looking, even though it's dark in the room, pale as a ghost.
Hyacinth is sitting straight up, very, bleary-eyed. And it kind of looks like they were cuddling their giant fork while they were sleeping.
That's so precious. Oh my god.
The emotional support trident.
It is the emotional support trident. And so they just look at Rayhan and they look very confused.
In a very hushed,
And they look at Dell.
in a very hushed but hurried voice. Where are the rest of your friends?
Corey stayed with Elric. The Moogles are in the crow's nest, I think. And Dell's right there.
We need to get to your other friends very quickly.
Okay. Why?
The Banga that was brought back, they're awake, which is good because they're alive. That was good, but they're not exactly behaving in a grateful manner.
So they're the bad kind of alive.
Yes, they.
There's a.
Now that you guys are awake, both roll perception.
Okay. Uh, 7. No, wait, 8. Sorry. I got a 2 plus 6.
Why are the numbers so tiny? 23.
Hyacinth, you are just still not awake yet to notice anything.
Valid.
You your hair is blocking most of your view. You can see Rayhan, but through your hair, so you don't notice much details.
Anime protagonist hair.
Exactly. Dell, however, your eyes instantly, upon waking up and noticing the room is dark, go right into night vision mode, so everything is seen by you.
Dell's eyes are so green.
You actually are able to notice that Rayhan's clothing is covered in blood.
Oh.
Are you? Did they get? Are you okay?
Oh, not mine. Thank you for asking. Yes. They seem to have gotten some of my gear, killed some of the watch, took their weapons, and now we're locked down here with 2 of them.
Okay. Do they think that we're trying to hurt them, or are they still under that weird fish spell?
I didn't exactly exchange pleasantries. I was in the galley, and one of them is in there now. I was able to sneak out while they gestures to his clothing. Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
We need to get to your friends first, though. Or one of them comes down here and finds out that you four are down here still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have message. Well, but it's only it's medium, so that's within 120 feet.
You could technically message any of your party within range.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just rapid fire, just bam, bam, bam. Let them know that we're under attack by the people that we brought in. Be careful. They are attacking people. Um, and then he's gonna look over at Rayhan. Should I tell them to meet to come here or what?
First of all, just before I get into that, can they respond to your message?
Yes, they can.
Okay. I need Corey and Elric to because they're asleep when you send this message. Let's see if they even like perceive it as a message or Elric, you have disadvantage because you were
I figured.
you'll be doing perception at disadvantage, and Corey, you'll be doing perception at normal.
Okay.
Elric's gonna be like, Del, you're talking to me in my sleep. That's nice.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if I have like something I can add to that.
There's a 15.
My low roll was a 16 plus 1 is 17.
Okay, you both are able to pass. Elric, you wake up quicker than Corey does because
wow.
because you are still in that like inebriated, sleepy state. You assume Del is right next to you, so you jump awake, looking around the room like, "Where's Del?" Corey, you hear it, and you're able to process. Okay, I'm waking up. I'm waking up. But it's a little longer for you to realize. Okay, that wasn't in my head. That was Del. And you two were just informed again. The ship is being backed from within. Everything that Rayhan told Del told you guys.
Did you
I
hear
missed everything Rayhan told Del.
Okay, Rayhan informed them that the 5 banga that you guys brought back woke up and proceeded to start killing, making weapons, locked the below deck people below deck, and 3 of them are up on deck. Rayhan has no idea what they're doing, but 2 of them are down below, and they've already killed some people in the galley. So you woken up to finding out violence is amok.
Damn it. I was having a good...
Did you hear that?
Alright. You awake?
Yeah. Did you hear that too?
I did.
Okay, I'm not going crazy.
You might be, but that's
Are
not
you-
now.
You fight or...
I think so.
Let's hope so.
I guess I should go meet up with the others.
Okay, you 2 are gonna scurry over to Hyacinth and Del's room, assume?
Yeah, I think you said it was like across, right?
Yeah, it's right across the hall.
Then yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, both you need to roll stealth.
Nah,
Yep.
the thing we're both
that
not
the
good at.
6'8".
The thing we're both not good at. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
lovely.
a 5-foot walk. If you can't dive,
Ooh. 17.
okay. What'd you do?
6.
Damn.
17
I'm
plus
sorry.
4, actually.
18 minus 2.
So you guys open the door. Rayhan's opened Bell and Hyacinth's just enough to like keep an eye out for you 2. Once they see you, they open it more so that Corey can dive in. Thankfully, they were a bit more awake and graceful in their diving. Elric, you're
Yep.
not awake enough to dive. So you just figure if I tiptoe, it'll be fine. Clink, 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 clink of your armor.
Spoiler alert, it was not fine.
Oh no.
Mm.
The alertness below deck has increased by 1.
Shit.
Because it went from like a level 1 to a level 2 now. The 2 bonga that are down below know somebody's moving around, but they don't know where, because once you got in, they closed the door again. So the 2 bonga know that there's someone moving around below deck, but they don't know who it is or where. But they are on alert now.
All right.
So now the 4 of you are in that room really quick. Moogles, what did you 2 do in reaction to Dell's message?
If I heard Dell's message, then I would have changed course because I would know that they're awake.
Okay.
So I would instead run after Moxio.
Okay. We're gonna say that Rayhan got to Dell around the same time that you and Moxio were about to split up, so you were like not even a few feet away before you 2 heard them. Moxio, are you gonna change your plans at all, or are you still gonna just barrel through to the captain's quarters?
Yeah, I'm gonna still gonna be just trying to get to the door, and when I get like what I assume would be like hearing distance, I would stealth and try to open the door.
Okay. Tilde notices DFA go back and is like, I'll get the door for your friends. Just don't die. And starts scaling down from the top to get to the latch to open it up for you guys. We hit to that, Moxio, you were able to map out a way to go from where you were to the door. Are you going to spend time relaying that to DFA, or are you just going to hope she follows and mimics you?
I'm going that way regardless of whether or not DFA's following me or not.
Okay. Since it is going to be using ropes and all that, DFA, if you are following, you'll have to do this roll 2. Roll acrobatics if you have.
28.
Of course you did.
Damn.
Jeez.
Acrobatics is kind of her thing.
Yeah.
I know, but I still love them big numbers.
It's because I rolled a 19.
Still, damn.
Moxio, how did you do?
Oh, sorry, I was rolling acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I rolled 19 again. 26.
All right. Actually, I'll let you describe how you guys go across the rope, because obviously there's 2 different ways of describing how you. DFA being the dragoon, Moxio the gambler who studied the rope. If you 2 want to describe how you go from the crow's nest down, by all means, go ahead.
DFA straight up does like the anime jumping. It's like she instinctively knows exactly where to move. She's not even studying it. She's just moving as fast as she can.
Yeah.
I picture it's probably gonna be lost on a lot of people, but the Diddy Kong sliding between 2 ropes in Donkey Kong Country 2,
Good
sliding
reference.
all the way down,
Good reference.
and then just kind of like doing a roll off the bottom, and then just like stealth up to the door.
Okay. Since the helm is above Amelia's quarters, I need you both to roll a stealth upon landing. Make sure you weren't noticed dropping down.
I'm gonna roll like crap for the rest of the night. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding?
Damn.
Both of you got a
That
nat
is
20?
It's okay, that's where it ends. 32 stealth.
28.
Oh, these big numbers are so nice.
No, maybe we should just start putting the CRs for everything like way higher. Because apparently you guys are
Nope.
not being challenged.
No.
Bro, we're only
This is
level
all luck.
2. If you go
I-
if you go like more than one higher, you will murder all of us.
Oh, I meant just for
The
these
Muggles do
two.
not count.
I meant just for these two.
Yeah, the Muggles
Yeah.
don't count.
We get
Wiggles
an innate +4
absolutely
for
don't
being
count.
small, so
You both, I'm gonna assume, just because that's you two, you guys gonna do superhero landings?
Kind of, yeah. DFA has to be careful to hold the egg up.
You taking the egg with you?
Okay, see, I forgot you said you're bringing the egg. I should make you do a disadvantage because you're supporting the egg.
Too late.
I mean, not technically too late, because I can make it be like a dexterity to make sure you don't drop Egamedes.
That would be tragic, though.
If you want to be cruel.
Okay, but I'm
Dexterity
gonna
No,
need
sh-
to
no.
stat block.
No, she got a nat 20, so I really can't like retcon anything. Like she successfully 3-point landed. Egamedes is fine.
If you did, though, I would need Egamedes' stat block so we can add AC because he's in armor.
He has a 2 AC.
Technically in armor.
He is technically in armor, which is really like that moment of, oh fuck, he really is.
You have to start him young.
That's the most American thing you've ever said. Anyway, yeah, you both land. The two Banga on the helm do not notice either one of you. And now you guys are gonna stealthily move towards the door. Are you gonna go in right away, or are you gonna like listen in first?
I'm just gonna go straight in.
Okay. And
Like stealthily open the door, try to catch him unawares.
okay, I was about to ask, are we gonna just go with the old tradition of doors? But okay, you answered it for me. Because you both rolled nat 20, you were able to land and move in quietly. Neither the Banga or Amelia noticed you upon entering. Now we're going to cut right back to the others really quick. The 4 of you are in Hyacinth and Dell's room. What is your plan?
Hyacinth is burying the chocobo eggs in stuff, like in fabrics, and covering them up, and is taking one of the mercury vials with them, but has a dagger, mercury vial, the trident, and the bow with like the bolts.
Okay.
So it's geared up and like bouncing, looking at Rayhan, looking at the door, looking at Rayhan, looking at the door, waiting. Are we going to be sneaky? Are we going to just go? Like, what are we doing? Can you two be sneaky? And they're looking at Corey and Elric.
We can try.
I mean, I could try, but I'm not too good at being sneaky.
The question is, do the 4 of you want to be sneaky, or are you two? There's 4 of you and 2 down below. Do you want to be, or do you want to overpower?
Should we trap them like birds?
It's an option.
Trap
get
or
them-
track?
Trap, because if we can get them in one space, then technically I have 3 vials of this mercury. We could just pour this down their throats, and then they might die, right? And Hyacinth looks at Rayhan. Right?
Rayhan just looks at you, realizing you're now including them in the conversation. I think I'm going to defer to you on how to handle this. I am more of a healer. I am not a fighter. And I just want the night to be over.
Then is everyone else who's down here safe? Because Aubrey's down here, right? Audrey?
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Aubrey's in the galley, held in there with a few of the rest of the crew. And he goes in his room. I don't know what his fate is. I don't know about Alessandra. The only one I know is that Galter was. Then Rayhan points to their clothing, indicating that Galter was the one that was killed in the galley.
Oh,
Son of
no.
Leech.
we should make sure everyone's awake. So we should be loud, I think, because it might wake everyone up, right?
I am fine with this idea.
Because if we can we could trap them, because usually if you're hunting birds, you have to get them to land somewhere, unless you have really good aim and you can shoot them through the trees. But like, I could never hit the birds when they're flying like that when I was younger. Bright Lily could. I could not.
We could be loud and hope that we're not so loud that we attract the ones up top.
But if the ones up top come down here, then they're not up there anymore hurting who's ever upstairs, right?
I
But then
think,
there might be more than we have people.
I
So we
think
should just kill all the ones that are down here.
that sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. Take out the ones down here. However, you want to do that. Or we want to do that.
Tyson goes digging for a second again, and then hands Rayhan the rusty butcher knife they took from the villa.
This thing is rusty as.
Like, this is gonna give someone tetanus.
I should make you roll a medicine check to make sure you're not getting tetanus by handing it over. Like, the only thing not
Only
rusty
if
is
it
the
cuts her.
handle.
Gross.
And the handle is made of leather, so it's probably, like, just not pleasant to touch.
Tyson does not care. It's a shiny utensil. A rusted utensil that'll eventually be shiny.
I mean, yeah, you could take
It's a
the rust.
butcher knife.
Anyway, so is your plan to go out there and be loud and attract attention?
I mean, sounds like it.
Is that our plan?
Let's go for it.
Dell's been very quiet, so I'm
Because-
like, does Dell have a thought?
Dell, do you have an opinion?
Dell is sort of like, is there a way to be loud enough to wake people up and not so loud that we make all of the enemies come at us?
I mean, I think if one of us were to just go out there and yell for help, it might attract the two who are down here to come towards the one yelling for help, and then we smash them
Okay.
or stab them.
Rayhan,
Either way.
Are you saying you want to use someone as bait?
good.
During
would
all
like
of this,
Rayhan
Rayhan is
a
very looking.
question.
Yes, what was the question?
Is there anything that we could go out there and start yelling about that would immediately wake everyone on the ship up? Like fire, I don't know, something like that.
Well, because of the way the ship is, and because we're on transit, actually move, the waves would kind of dampen our voice a little bit. If we can get to the there is a bell that we would ring and cause a problems. We can get to the bell, the entire ship would hear it. But that's on the top of the ship. Well, the main deck.
Okay. Are any of us sneaky enough to get up there?
We would have to get past that door that we know is locked. So we have to get up there, period.
Yeah.
Elric's gonna raise his hand and ask, Dell, that thing you did, can you talk to anyone with it? Or do you have to specifically think of people?
I have to know who I'm aiming it at, either like call up their face or know their name or something, and I don't know everybody on the ship. I know the captain.
You do know the captain and the other crew members? Hyacinth named one.
Aubrey.
Aubrey, that's right.
You guys,
Aubrey, and then who's
so you
the
know,
dwarf that
Alexander.
you guys do know the senior staff. Like
Yes.
all of you have met the senior staff. Amelia's the captain, Inigo the first mate, second mate Alessander, Galter dead.
Dead.
Tilde? Tilde is the watch leader. Aubrey is
Who's the
the
other dwarf?
cook. The dwarves are Tibby and Basilia.
Basilia.
They're both in the galley. And Rayhan is the medic. Tilde was the one who was with the two Mughals up in the crow's nest.
So they're not counting Captain Amelia. There's 6 people. How would that exhaust your spells if you cast message again?
No, I should be able to do that.
Could you get 7 people in there with Amelia?
Yeah, this one's a cantrip. Sorry, above table. This one's a cantrip, so I can just.
Nice.
You get a message.
Because that's
You get a
not
message.
counting. That's not counting like the dead one and then Rayhan.
What was that? Sorry.
That's because I'm not counting Galtier, who's deceased,
Yep.
and then Rayhan, who is with
Right
us.
in front of you. Yes.
Mhm.
Trying not to give them self-tetanus with a butcher knife.
Trying.
Every now and then I'm having him roll dexterity to make sure the knife doesn't poke.
And then back in character. Can you just scream into someone's head without screaming out loud and wake them up and let them know?
No, it always comes as like a whisper or quiet conversation.
It was enough to wake us up.
Yeah.
Well, normally when talking in your head, it's a little startling, from what I understand.
I'd say give it a go. Can't hurt.
Yeah, it really can't.
You could tell them that Rayhan's with us. We're gonna try to get rid of the ones down here. And if anyone can fight, then they should grab whatever pointy, stabby, sharp thing they can and then stab these motherfuckers.
I would
But-
also add if there's any intel they could give us would be nice.
That too.
Do we need to keep any of these alive? Do you think?
They're hurting our friends. No.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't see the need.
I hope
Visibly,
the sea people don't get mad that we dump their bodies in the water.
the discussion of murder is making Rayhan a bit visibly like uncomfortable. Just so you all.
Oh.
Again, he is a medic. The idea of murder is like that goes against everything I stand for. Why?
Elric's good.
Addison did talk the other day about not being mad if they lost fingers in explosions. I feel that's so bad.
Yeah.
Also, you gotta remember, for the most part, the most Rayhan's probably had to deal with is this crew getting into physical fights over, like,
Oh boy.
typical, everyday crew shit. This is like a full-on bushwhack session, and they're just like, I am covered in blood, not mine, thankfully, and people are dead. I am not trained for this, even though I am. Doesn't mean I'm mentally ready for this. Also,
It's a
they
bad
are
day.
Vera, so it's like, ugh. And of course, Andre's thought is keep them alive like goldfish.
Like, oh,
I mean, we could.
A snack
We
that
could take
smells
one
back.
captive.
maybe one.
We could keep one. We can keep one as a pet, like we did last time.
Remember, if you get a pet, you have to take care of it. You need to feed it, you need to walk it, change it.
Until it starts its own guild.
After this, I don't think you want one of these guys to start a guild.
No.
No, we leave them at the mercy of Penny.
That might be a
could work.
war crime.
Penny?
No, like
Funny war crime.
the war crime is whatever Penny does to them.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, Penny's justified. Nobody would prosecute Penny. She feeds everyone.
So what is so Del? You are going to send a message to the other 5 senior staff.
Yeah, just rapid fire.
Okay. You get through to Aubrey, and the message back from Aubrey is, "Oh, you sound like that cute dude.
Oh,
Oh.
Valid.
Did I make an imaginary friend based off of him?"
oh man.
It's still in the cabin from the ship. There's stuff going on. You've got to be careful.
Dude, imaginary friend. There's shit going on in here. we're getting stabbed. Like, you better stay invisible. I don't want you getting stabbed.
I don't want you to get stabbed either. You should stay safe. Get with other people if you can. He's just leaning into it, like, you know what? I'm not going to argue. It's working.
Oh my god.
Just learning.
Dell's like, I'm gonna kill this man myself. Aubrey's like, there's a pause. Yo, we should probably get somewhere safe. Visible dude.
Yes.
Well, the guy in here. Probably good. Hey, invisible dude.
Who
Invisible dude, should I stab the guy?
Yes.
Yo.
is
No,
it
dying.
is it one of the Bunga attacking people?
There's a pause. I just asked. He said yeah.
If you can
Oh,
safely
man.
do so, then sure.
There's no response. For
Aubrey?
That's alarming.
Tibby and Basilia are quick to respond very, very efficiently, actually. Both actually kind of simultaneously, as if like once they realize what's going on, they looked at each other and communicated before responding. Hey, you said Rayhan's with you, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully you know. Did you talk to Aubrey?
She thinks, or sorry, he.
Yes.
Sorry, he thinks I'm an imaginary friend.
There's a pause. Yeah. He's asking the Bunga if he can stab them. We figured it was some weird. We weren't sure if it was like Aubrey weird or more.
Well, I wanted to be sure he wasn't just stabbing a random person. A justified stabbing.
Well, we're kind of watching as the Bunga picks him up and is like tying him to the wall so he doesn't stab anything.
Ah.
Like he
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. It's probably for the best. Now he's calling the Bunga dinner. You guys got a plan, I'd hurry up.
Della's going to relay this information to everybody.
Next would be that was Basilia and Tibby. Alessander doesn't respond at all.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Inigo does, but he says, at the moment, I am kind of occupied.
Oh, okay. Be safe. He has no idea what the hell that means, so he's just gonna leave it be.
Yeah. It's a very direct, I am busy. Call later.
The phone you were trying to reach.
Response. A pre-made message.
The strong lion unicorn man you were trying to reach is busy being secretive. Please try later.
Just ba-da-da. We're sorry. The number you were trying to reach is not in service.
You're off doing
I know it's Aubrey. Ever he's high.
He's gonna try Alessander one more time.
This time roll a charisma.
Oh no. At least it's a flat roll.
Yeah, no, it's more to be like how forceful can you be, like pushing the limits of the message ability.
8. Della's about as forceful as I am, which is not.
Oh.
We are sorry. The call you are trying to make, it can't be connected. Please try again when the service provider fixes the problem.
Incredible. Okay, he's gonna let everybody know, like, hey, he's gonna give everybody the play-by-play of what he heard, what he was told and stuff, and that he can't reach Alessander.
That's not good.
Do we need to add that to our plan? Do we need to go find that one?
Maybe.
Let's kill the ones that are down here first, and then we can go find people. How about
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
step one is kill these guys.
Should I be the bait since I don't look strong?
I have a question.
Max,
Out of character.
Mason, thank you for the follow. What's the question?
You said that the alarm level
Yes.
of the what does that mean that hold on. I'm looking at my abilities right now. I'm trying to think of things, but I need like things to be explained in normal words.
Yeah, you're fine.
I have the fascinate ability, but it says I can't use it if there's nearby combat or other dangers. Would that be a combat or danger?
First of all, apparently Mason is theater support.
Yeah. Thank you, Mason.
What I mean by the danger levels increased is I'm for stealthing things like this, there's a 3-tier system. First tier, all those you're trying to stealth around, 0 clue anything's around. Like they are dumb as fuck. Tier 2, they know something is around, but they're not actively looking. They're just more like they're more observant. Tier 3, final tier, this party is anyone you're trying to avoid is now actively searching for you and those around you stealthing.
But it does not mean that there's active
No.
combat or danger.
No, it just means that they are
They're
alert to the idea that someone is scurrying, but they're not actively looking around. So if you can get the ability to fascinate, then you can still use your. Also, I'm still
Back on
dying over the
table.
gift that her moment.
Yes. Okay, back on table.
Yep.
I can be the distraction. I'm usually very good at it. At least I think I'm very good at it. I make a lot of noise if I want to. And Hyacinth wiggles their hips and they jingle because of their
That's
outfit.
cute.
But then they wiggle their hips again and they don't jingle because of their outfit.
Nice.
I like this idea better. She can better defend herself if anything gets too close.
I only have to.
Yeah.
I only have to ask as an obligation. Do Hyacinth's hips lie?
Yes, they do. They do.
Sometimes you have to lie to the customer so he'll still tip well.
Yeah.
Well, at least we don't have to worry
Full
about
customer service,
Shakira.
baby.
At least Shakira won't copyright us because your hips don't lie. Anyway,
My hips lie often.
So
It's all on the tail.
is the decision that Hyacinth's going to be the diversion?
Yeah, that seems better.
Okay.
And
Gonna quickly pan up to the Moogles while you guys formulate if anything else. Mogzio and DFA, you have snuck successfully into the captain's quarters, are unnoticed by the Banga and Amelia, who is currently being held at sword point. Well, yeah, kind of a sword. Anyway, it's a Kopesh.
Oh, okay. That answers my question. I would like to guild toss.
They're just gonna go straight for the fucking attack roll?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. As you do this, the only thing that you hear before tossing the gill is Amelia going, "You do realize that killing me won't get you the ship, and then you can do your gills."
I'm gonna go ahead and make this lucky.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21 versus their touch with no dex if they don't notice me.
Right.
Which is probably 10.
21?
Yeah.
Your touch is. Yeah, you definitely beat there.
And that was my 10 or my 10 go coin. So that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
It's bludgeoning and piercing if resistances matter.
No, because it's a surprise attack, it's one of those like it was a hit. Okay. The clattering sound of the gill hits the ground as you ream him with that much damage. I guess in this situation, you three get to roll for initiative. That would start combat. Unless DFA is not going to engage.
No, she'll engage.
15.
15.
6.
Okay, so the order is DFA. Moxio.
I'm going to use my last gill coin.
Okay.
Just regular this time. Although, I mean,
Yeah.
rules wise, they're still flat footed. So,
Yeah.
17 versus touch.
That block 17.
Yep.
Meet and beat.
8 points of damage.
Okay. The Banga is now glaring at you and points its Kopesh at you for throwing money at it again. Like, the first time was rude. The second time, just like, are you fucking kidding me? What is this? He raises his sword high and goes to strike at you. Ogsy. Does 11 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Wow. He swings wide because of your careful timing. You see, and you're able to jump over the Kopesh and land back on the ground safely after he swings by. And he, like, snarls in a very, I want to say reptilian. Like, it's very guttural snarl, because not only did you just hit this man twice, you dodged his one strike, and he's getting really fucking pissed at you. Amelia taking the opportunity, not with the weapon, just as an honor. Fortunately, whiffs it because she is still waking up and misses. So, DFA, you're up.
Alright. Gonna attack with her halberd.
Bring it on.
$16.
You beat it. Roll for damage. Wait, 16 you said?
Correct.
My apologies. You missed. Yeah. While holding Egamedes, so you're kind of using your halberd with not one arm, but like not your full stance, you thrust forward and he sees this and just has enough time to parry it with his Kopesh and points it back at you going, I will skin both of you for this. Moxio, you're back up.
So he's up in my face now.
He's up in you and DFA's face, very, very angry at both of you for daring to interrupt.
Let's see. I guess I will take a 5-foot step backward and throw a card in his face.
Roll for attack.
Well, I'll just drop my dice on the floor instead.
That's not how you roll them, but
that counts as cocked.
13.
That does not work. The card bounces off, doing no damage at all.
Okay, I'm already surprised he has this much health, so I would probably be fumbling and.
He's a sturdy boy.
Hey.
You've only done 17 damage.
True. More HP than I have.
Yeah. The Banga swings his attack at DFA, and I'm going to assume a 2 misses.
It does.
Okay. You can tell that it's not that he's not familiar with a Kopesh, but this is not his weapon of choice. As he's thrust forward at you, you have just enough time to parry it with your halberd and stay out of the way safely. Next up is Amelia. You the unarmed. Hey, she finally did it. Okay, finally. She does a big whopping 2 damage. Coming from behind and just with both hands clasped, haymakers Bonga on the side of the head. EFA, now is you.
I'm sorry, what was that? My Discord was like
Oh,
buffering.
Amelia comes in and gives like a good haymaker to the side of its head, and then
Mhm.
you're up. She did 2 damage to.
Okay. Steadying myself a little bit and still holding on to Egamedes, I'm going to try thrusting my halberd again.
Okay.
It is. Sorry, I was trying to see for whatever reason. I wasn't sure if it was a 19 to 20 crit, but it's not. So, 24.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. Roll your damage. If you had crit, that would have been
9.
Yep. Mogzir, you're up, and I can.
Keep going with the car.
Okay. For attack.
Another 13.
I am sorry.
It's all good.
This Bonga is just like. Trying to channel the voice.
It's just gonna look at him and go, "Tighten up, dude."
Getting into this voice is so hard because I don't want to like pull my vocal cords. But he goes, "Stop trying to give me paper cuts, you small, puntable creature!"
Go back to not looking. It was easier when you weren't looking.
Snarls at you, offended by your gall for that kind of comment. Ilya, no, he's up next. We'll go for who's okay. He is going. If he's gonna try again with you because he thinks that with the egg in your arm you're not as able to defend yourself. Oh shit. Does a 20 hit?
Yes,
Okay.
but just barely.
Okay. You take 4 damage. It is slashing. Ilya. It's so weird rolling for 2 NPC. She fails, and as she goes to swing, another haymaker from behind. He clearly is getting alert to her, so he's stepping out of the way and staying closer to you two because you seem to pose more. EFA, you are up.
I've got one thing I'm good at, and that's jumping. So, I'm just gonna keep doing the same attack, I guess.
Okay, no, it's totally, hey, whatever works. I did not plan for you guys to go straight for the kill shot in this whole thing.
17.
17?
Yep.
That's miss. Actually, no, wait, no. 17 does hit, sorry. Hate how they organize this. Too many things
Max
on one roll.
damage.
How much?
Max damage. So it's 10 total.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
I am going to get a firmer grip on Egamedes and then jump and skewer him right through the chest.
I hope you covered Egamedes' drawn-on eye.
Of course. She slides the helmet down a little bit further to cover the eyes.
Babies can't see that type of violence this early. Yes, so you jump up and using all of your force drive the halberd through the banga's head. It gives out a... It's obviously choking on blood as it like runs out from pain as you kill it, and it just collapses under your weight, and you feel your halberd hit the floor. And then you are able to pull it out, clean it off really quick, and look around the room, make sure you guys are okay. And Amelia is staring at you two like, hey, why was there a banga in my room?
DFA is just gonna look at Moxio. She has no idea what that is.
I'm just gonna like walk past her and pick up my cards that missed, and just be like, I don't know.
Okay. You two are good and out of combat. Now we're gonna hop back downstairs.
Quick thing. Was that DFA's first kill?
It was.
Oh my god, DFA's first kill, and it was a lizard. Not a dragon, but almost a dragon. The dragoon,
She'll work her way up.
The
Hell yeah.
dragoon killed a lizard. That's the first step to killing a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so as of now, I remind everyone there are 4 banga left on the ship, 2 on the upper deck, at the helm. The other 2 are down below with you. And we're saying that every time we swap, it's relatively simultaneous going on. So you 4 have zero
Yeah.
clue that DFA and Moxio just wiped out the banga in Amelia's cabin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, plan being, Hyacinth goes out first.
Mhm.
Elric, Dell, and I follow.
Mhm.
Elric, Dell, and I find somewhere where our backs are to a wall, and Hyacinth can lead them toward us.
Rayhan, which way were the banga? Down the hallway?
When I left the galley, the one that was in there was in the galley. The other one had gone off to go find Inigo and Alessandra.
Where are their room? Like, which room would be closer to us right now?
Well, the galley is right down the hall to the right. Inigo and Alessandra's rooms are on the bow of the ship. They're below the captain's quarters, but down here. So I'd say the closest one is the galley.
Is there a what is it called? It's a thing that some people like to be done to them. When you put your hands on somebody's neck.
The face I'm making trying to know what you're talking about, because like 5 things came up and I'm like, I feel like 3 of these are definitely not what you're talking about.
Joking?
Yes, a choke point. Is there a choke point somewhere between there? Like a spot I could go and do my thing, and then these ones could like stand near me and then attack whenever they come out.
Well, galley is right off the stairs. So if you could, maybe if you use the stairs as like high ground while you are in the hall across in front of the door, maybe. Because the way it works is the stairs down. Once you get to the bottom, on the right side is the door to the galley. Then the left side of the stairs is the hall leading to.
So, off table. We have to go down the stairs to get to the galley.
No. The stairs are the one that lead up to the top of the ship.
Oh, okay.
You guys are all down below.
Okay. So those stairs then are blocked off then from
You
the
you can
upstairs.
access you can access the stairs. You just can't go beyond them because the
Gotcha.
the hatch that would lead you upstairs outside, whatever you want to call it, is closed. So you can go up the stairs, but you can't go to the next floor.
Okay.
Ship
Back.
topography is weird,
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
fucking weird.
and I can
Nice.
already
Alright.
feel our friend Sarah glaring at me for probably getting all of the descriptions of titles wrong.
Same. I don't know how boat work.
Boat flow. That's all I care.
So we know that Bonga is with the other two with Aubrey, right? So if I go down that hallway and start making noise, all I need is the Bonga to see me and possibly be enthralled by my wonderful performance. Then we can attack, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It sounds like a solid plan.
All right, we're doing that then.
For
And
me.
Hyacinth goes to the door and then motions for everyone to follow them. And then they go out the door and they are making as much noise as possible. So they don't want to be stealthy at all.
First of all, I love how we're going for the honeypot. Love it. Second of all, are the three
It's
of
the bunny
you
pot.
going to be stealthy first so that way you can get into a position that you can attack, or are you guys just going to hope for the best?
We can try.
I mean, would they be able to discern multiple people, you think?
Well, if,
Oh.
all,
Bunny pot.
if the three of you stealth first to get to, like, again, the stairs or, you know, somewhere ahead of Hyacinth, each of your checks would determine if you're heard before Hyacinth's ready to do.
Okay.
So if you want to try stealthing, you can. If you guys want to just make noise as you go, well, hope to God you guys get ready before they hear you.
So the only catch is that they have to be within 90 feet of me and I have to be able to see them.
Okay.
So I need the Bonga like in my line of sight.
Yeah.
And they can't perceive danger or combat.
Okay.
So that's the catch with this ability. If it fails, it's fine because then we can just attack them. My whole thing is I want them to just be like in our line of sight, and this is kind of the easiest way to do it.
So yeah, I guess we have to stealth them.
All right. Del, Cordy, and Ludwig, roll stealth.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Let's see here.
2 players who hate stealth.
And my guy's not stealthy. Oh,
That's a
thank
16.
Jesus. Thank Jesus. I rolled a 20, which minus 2 is 18.
First of all, can I just... I'm not just cut you off, Del. Can I point out the humor and irony that the Dark Knight can't be stealthy?
It's kind of funny.
It is one of his... Listen, I didn't train in it. It's not my style.
Anyway, Del, how did you do for stealth?
I just squeaks by, I hope, with a 15.
You 3 do succeed.
Ooh.
Okay, as I had said, the door to the galley is right at the landing of the stairs leading up to the top of the deck. So there's like stairs, door, hallway across from the door. Where do you?
Is there a door into the galley that's closed?
Yes, the door into the galley is shut.
Okay.
The 3 of you can position either on the stairs. All 3 of you can be on the stairs. 2 of you can be against the sides of the door. So when the guy comes out, you know, you guys can be behind him.
Yeah.
Okay, so which 2 want to be on the door? Who wants to be on the stairs?
I'll be one at the door.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Elric can be the door.
All right, so that means Del will take the top of the stairs, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
waiting near the latch to the upstairs.
Yeah, give me the most distance since I'm the ranged person, please.
Okay, successfully you 3 get into the position. Hyacinth, you said you want to be in front of the door?
Yeah, I want to be able to like
Mm.
whenever if the door is to open, I want to be the first person that the Bonga sees.
Okay. So how do you want to get this door opened?
Depends. Does the door swing towards me or inwards towards the galley?
It swings inward into the galley.
Is it like a door with a lock, or is it just like a swinging door?
There's no lock because it is the galley. It's meant to be like, a public area. But you would still have to turn a what's it called? Handle to open said door.
Then, whenever everyone, I guess, is in position and ready,
Yep.
Hyacinth is going to start going down the hallway. Hyacinth is also going to like tell Rayhan to block off the door to the room. That
Yeah,
they
no,
are in.
letting you know, like whatever plan you had, Rayhan was like, "I'm staying here. Good luck."
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, making sure.
Good.
Knife in hand,
I-
closing the door behind you. Good luck, have fun. I'm not having part in this.
Cool.
They're
That's
contacting
exactly what we needed.
They're contacting their
That's
union
fair.
rep.
Valid. So yeah, Hyacinth's just gonna start going down that hallway, making as much noise as possible with jingling, clapping, and just basically, because I am so cheesy, they're clapping the rhythmic beat of Wellerman.
Okay,
I like it.
And
roll a performance.
awesome, I can do that.
'Cause this is your profession, so I'll even give you advantage.
It is my profession. Hold on, let me find my performance.
That
Okay,
being
so am I doing just performance, or am I doing perform with fascinate?
performance to get the attention.
Okay,
The fascinate
Okay.
comes after they come and find you.
valid.
Unless you want to fascinate a door.
No. I got a 17.
All right, your performance does go well.
For the hallway.
You're doing you're doing that down the hallway. Clapping the beat, shaking your hips, making the noise. As you do this, you notice that Elric, still a little drunk from the earlier, is kind of like having to control himself from not sing along because he does know the tune.
I was actually literally doing that myself.
I know Mike too well. I know what he's thinking.
So
This is
but
how
as-
this is how you know me and Mike are married.
so cute.
But no, you were able to successfully perform loud enough to get attention. And as Andre put it, the rabbit clap of doom.
Mhm.
The door does give way and starts to open really quickly. A or B? Hyacinth.
B for bunny.
Okay.
B for bunny.
The bonga that opens the door comes out, noticing you, very confused by the noise, and is like, what is this? And you notice because it's not a perception moment. This is just you're looking at the person. They are a bonga gunman. They have a flintlock rifle in their arm, and on their belt you can see a rapier. Also, on their leg, you can notice a tiny bit of a cut. So you can assume that's from Aubrey.
But they're looking at me now?
Hmm?
But they're looking at me now?
Oh yeah, they're looking directly at you, standing in the door like, what the fuck is this?
Perfect. I'd like to use fascinate on them and start singing.
Okay, explain to me what you need to do to fascinate. Like, do I need to roll or do you?
You need to roll for them a DC 13 will save
Okay.
to negate the effect. Because from there, it depends on what happens.
Excuse me. So it's a wisdom.
It's a will save.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is like it's based on the wisdom.
Okay, yeah. Because I know that this uses fortitude and will, right?
Yeah. I just had to look at the character sheet to be like, when's will again? Have to beat a 15, you said?
13.
13. Okay.
I'm only level 2.
No, that's why I was like, wait, that seems a little high. Okay, they rolled a 10. Dirty 10, but a 10.
God. Okay. So everyone else that is in 90 feet, I'm assuming you're going to hear this, but I believe only the Banga is going to be fascinated by me, unless the other ones who are inside are looking at me also through the door.
I would say The others are just out of range because the galley is big.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, Aubrey may be
Um,
fascinated just because he's stoned perpetually, but you know, that's Aubrey.
So, if a creature, if the saving throw fails, the creature sits quietly and observes the performance for as long as the bard continues to maintain it. While fascinated, a target takes -4 penalties on skill checks made as reactions, such as perception checks. Any potential threat to the target allows the target to make a new saving throw against the effect. Any obvious threat, such as someone drawing a weapon, casting a spell, or aiming a weapon at the target, automatically breaks the effect. Fascinate is mind affecting ability. Fascinate relies on audible and visual components in order to function. So
as long as you're singing, they are distracted until they notice someone going to attack them.
yes.
Okay.
My hope is that the other ones inside will hopefully attack from behind. That is my hope.
Well, they've
but
walked.
Also, I have the flanking.
They've walked out enough where Elric and Corey are literally like right behind him, and Dell's up at the stairs, like looking down, like I could just drop on this.
So, and the entire time Hyacinth is singing.
Yep.
Because I already figured out this first part and I really want to do it. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Humming Mirage. The winds blew up and her bow dipped down. Oh, blow, my billy boys, blow. Soon may the Tiamat come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. And Hyacinth continues this song, but each time a different ship is named, they decide to switch it up and use different names of the party.
Nice.
That's cute.
And starts vaguely describing like the first battle that they got into, using the same like rhythm of it. But they start circling back and they keep dancing and they try to get the Banga to do the clapping with her or with them.
I will actually have them
making a show of it.
I will have them roll a thing to see if they can control themselves or be enthralled enough to with you. Oh, they definitely failed. They are getting really into it.
Okay.
They dropped their flintlock rifle, so they're now unarmed, clapping along. And again, the three of you have not been noticed, and 2 of you are behind the corners, and Dell, you are above.
So, and Hyacinth's entire thing is like taking a step back and trying to lead the Banga out to get the door behind them closed, so then the other ones can attack. But they do like get really into it, and they're very proud of themselves. So they try to get like the Banga to, like they say the Banga ship, the merchant ship, and stuff like that in between too. Like this song is gonna go on for a while, but I don't have it all written out. So that never ends. So my friends can attack your friends.
What would the 3 of you like to do now that this bunny pod has succeeded?
Should one of us grab their weapons?
The rapier is secured to their belt, so you'd have to do a sleight of hand. But the rifle is on the ground. If one of you wants, you guys can reach down.
You probably hit harder than I do, so I can grab the. Grab the gun, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
I would say just roll a dex. Okay. Just make sure you can pick it up without accidentally hitting them as they walk forward.
Oh no.
17 minus 2 is 15.
Yeah, you're able to pick it up.
I mean, no, 16, but never mind.
You still passed the
yeah.
You're able to quickly reach down quietly, grab the rifle, and pull it closer to you and lift it off the ground. Banga doesn't even notice you. So what do you 3 do next?
Oh, and once that song ends, Hyacinth does start doing the "Come with me, and you'll join my wonderful courtesan guild," and basically a better version because they're an actual musician and I'm not. Basically, trying to lure the Banga into the idea of joining as
changing careers.
Recruit. Yeah.
You may have murdered one of our friends, but please be a sex worker.
Hey, it worked with Issa.
Well, halfway. Corey, I'm assuming you're going to go for the next step of the bunny pot.
Yeah.
Did you want to try sliding hand the rapier, or are you just going to go for the stabby?
I can leave. I can leave the rapier. It's a little flimsy for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try to get them in the. Are we trying to attack the ones that she's luring away?
That's the only one in the area. The other one is off somewhere else.
Okay, gotcha.
So it is just you two behind him, Dell next to Elric, and then Hyacinth in front.
Okay, so sure, I will go to try and wreck his shit.
Okay, just making sure. I think you have an attack of opportunity. I don't think. Wait, does attack of opportunity and sneak attack combine? This would be a sneak attack.
I do have one question.
Yes.
I know this is a turn-based game, but since we're like doing a surprise round, is Elric able to like coordinate a strike with Corey at the same time?
You grab the rifle, so that's counting as your action.
I did grab the rifle. You're right.
Like
okay.
Corey's moving in as you're pulling the rifle.
Gotcha.
But no, I'm trying to remember. I don't know if this counts as a attack of opportunity. Not attack of opportunity. Flanking, because Elric is right next to you. We're just gonna say it's a sneak attack. So just go ahead.
Okay, so do I just roll to attack like normal, or with advantage, or
with advantage?
Okay, gotcha. That is a 19 to hit.
We went B. Of course, that meant that one. 19 is. That's definitely a hit.
Awesome.
Roll for the damage.
Nice.
Where is my D10?
Hyacinth picked the squishier of the two.
This is a.
B is for bunny.
B is also for about to get beat down.
Yes, beat their ass.
Where the hell is my D10? Oh, okay, found it. It is 8.
8 damage? Okay.
Plus some stuff. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
I think.
You rolled an 8?
Yep. They rolled an 8.
Yeah, rolled an 8.
They gotta add some
so
spoof.
Plus your strength and your two-handing, right?
Yeah, so that would be.
What is your strength?
Plus 3. So.
Plus 3, so 1.5, and so it would be 4 damage.
So 12?
Yeah, if she rolled an 8 plus the.
Yep. Yeah, you got 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Good. Okay, so just making sure to go over this because of your fascinated ability. Do they need to re-roll the thing to stay fascinated, or do you need to cast it again?
Any potential threat the target allows. Any potential threat allows the target to make a new saving effect.
Okay,
but
so I need
any obvious threat breaks it. So as soon as that attack hits, they would be broken.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so now the 4 of you need to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm glad this worked though.
Oh no, okay, like real talk, that worked a lot better than I thought it would work.
I didn't think it would work.
It worked pretty well, actually.
Let's be real.
No, Corey did a lot more than I thought Corey could do for damage. Holy shit!
Oh,
two-handing a weapon, man.
Welcome to Dark Souls, where two-handing is the one way to go.
What is it, like another half of your
two-handed and a D10 for damage, and I have a plus 3 to.
Yeah, which two-handed makes it 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hyacinth, what did you get?
13.
Okay.
No, that's 12 plus 15.
15. Okay. Corey.
I'm bad at math.
Do you add anything to an initiative roll?
Your initiative bonus.
It's underneath your flat, between your flat and your MP.
Yeah.
Between my what?
Next, right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay. Dell.
Also 14.
Who has the higher dex?
I have a 15,
I have a 18.
and you go first.
And Elric, what did you get?
16.
Okay, so the order is the Banga, Hyacinth, Elric, Ori.
Wait, did Elric got higher than me? I got a 15.
She got
Oh,
15.
yeah. No, sorry, my bad. I was reading as I wrote it. The spelling of the order is Beckid. So yeah, this Banga just got clocked on the back of the head, and he is now just realizing his rifle is missing. He goes, draws the rapier and just points it at Hyacinth, and lunges forward to stab you.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, this is technically your.
it is my fault.
I'm
Is he
gonna
angry?
I'm gonna guess an 8 doesn't hit you.
No, it doesn't.
So we're gonna just say that Corey gave him a concussion with that axe, and he can't stab straight.
Love it.
Elric, you're up. Hyacinth, you're on deck.
Okay. Let's see.
Also, again, for those watching, while this combat is happening, simultaneously was when Mogzio and Dia.
I am going to do crush weapon.
For those who are dumb, you want to explain that to us?
Please.
Well, let me see. And the Zor blade stabs upward from under the target, dealing focus sword damage plus an additional 1d6 damage per 2 sword saint levels. A successful fortitude save halves the damage. If it fails, the wielded weapon has a broken condition and a -2 to attack rolls until repaired.
What do I need to roll?
A fortitude save. DC 14.
Thank you. 14?
14. You see? Okay,
Yeah,
so
Corey gave this guy brain damage because he rolled a 5.
Yeah.
very nice. Okay, so I have to roll. Let me see. Focus sword damage, which I forgot what focus sword damage was. It's the weapon damage plus charisma modifier, so 2d6.
While you do this math, I'm just picturing this Banga as like the thing from Lord of the Rings when Gimli has the axe in the back. He's twitching because my axe is in his nervous system.
All right, 2d6 plus charisma is 3, so that's 10. There's more to it though. Plus an additional 1d6 damage per 2 sword saint levels. So since I am 2, that's another 1d6. So it's at 10 right now. At 15 now. Yeah, 15 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is he dead?
No, but he's close.
Yeah, but his weapon's broke.
Also, Ande, don't bring math into this game. This is a math-free zone.
I'm so bad at math. I hate it.
I'm the worst.
Get this vector bullshit out of here. Anyway, Hyacinth, you're up.
Right, Hyacinth is gonna swipe him with their dagger. Let me find my dagger stats real quick. All right.
Also,
Okay.
as you're doing that, Elric, is your weapon broken or is their weapon broken?
Their weapon is broken.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you kept saying they, and I'm like, which they? Multiple they.
The Banga. The
Okay,
Banga's weapon
their
is
weapon
broken.
is broken. Thank you.
And you have the -2 to attack rolls until it's repaired.
I mean, the way it's going, they may not get to attack at all. So just let's not talk about that yet.
Just say it.
Oh yes, what is the attack roll for you, Hyacinth?
Okay, I have a dumb question because it's been a while. Is the attack roll just a flat d20? Or am I adding something?
It is your attack plus. Is you have a dagger? Should be your dagger's hit. It should just be the flat one.
The flat? Okay.
I don't think
I got an 18.
I don't think a dagger has anything attached to it, does it?
I don't think so. That's
Then,
why I
yeah,
was
it
asking.
Yeah, that should be flat then.
Okay, then 18?
There it is. Congrats, you just meet and beat.
Thank God.
Whew.
All right, what dice do I need? I need a d4. Which one is a d4?
Triangle.
Triangle, yes. 2. I got a 6. 3 plus 3.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Awesome.
Bunny's first kill.
I'm
I
not
would
gonna
like
lie.
to stab him straight through the throat.
After this whole bout goes very quickly, Corey comes in behind, just crushes them with the axe in the back of the head, making them stumble. They lunged for Hyacinth and failed, and then Elric just rushed forward and did their boogity boogity black magic-y shit. And surprised everyone because it didn't get an automatic kill. But then Hyacinth's like, well, if Elric's not going to finish it, rushes up and stabs it right through the throat.
And as Hyacinth's holding the dagger there in their throat and is just face to face with Espanga, I hope you liked my song. I hope it's a good one to send you off with, and then pulls the dagger out.
Brutal.
I would like them to choke on their own blood.
Damn.
Again, that was brutal.
I'm glad the medic didn't see this.
Rayhan will never know.
Rayhan probably needs therapy, but seeing that would have been like, oh, I need more. But yes, you successfully killed 2 of the 5 Bonga, and you guys are out of combat. And this is we're going to take a quick break. Because I'd say an hour and 40 minutes is a good place to quickly recharge before we go in to fix the other 3 that are a problem. Triangle, ice, laser. God damn it, Ande! Ande, go get a snack or a drink.
Okay.
We'll be back in just a minute. Guys, please get up yourselves, stretch, and all that good break timey stuff. Don't go away. Okay, audience, welcome back. We are back from our break. Sorry, we took a little longer than normal. Party just reminded me, a reminder to all those watching, if you subscribe, you can be supporting the channel, which is good. Party likes it. I like it. Everyone likes it. Also, if you are a good noodle, you can make an NPC that would either be a thief, a courtesan, or a mercenary back on the island that the party started on. You won't be able to join the game, obviously, but you will have your NPC be part of the game. So just keep that in mind if you guys want to be like, hey, I got $5. Or if you have Twitch Prime, and then Bezos has $5. I would gladly take from his. Fuck Bezos.
Yeah.
Did you just copy and paste Nightbot's command?
Yes.
Not exactly.
Okay, because I'm like, wait a minute, it looks like my Nightbot command.
No, I wrote that myself. I guess.
Oh, okay. I just got really confused. I'm like, wait, it says you, but why does it look like my Nightbot? Anyway, welcome back. We're back. Back to taking the ship back. The party has 3 more Bonga to kill. I'm gonna kill. You know what? Fuck both of you. I'm gonna make this come back to bite you 2 in the ass. Harrison, I'm surprised. Normally I have to talk like this to Britt, not you. Britt is normally the problem child. I picked these 6 for my game. This is my own fault.
I'm behaving.
Put this on yourself.
Kind of.
Britt, damn it!
What happened?
I should give all you disadvantage.
Okay, I have luck. Just negate it.
This is the part of the game where I up all the CRs to the enemies and
We
don't
have
tell them.
beta copy pasta.
You coward.
Anyway, we're going to switch back to the 2 Moogles, and this is going to be where I fuck them over. You 2 are at Amelia's cabin. You've just killed a Bongo. What are you 2 going to do now?
Here's the part where I fuck the DM over and I attack Amelia.
I mean, would that
Hey.
fuck me over? Who knows? We'll
Okay.
find out.
No. So are we like picking up exactly where we left off?
Yeah,
Like, she
yeah,
just
it's
has-
going to be like right as you killed the Bongo, we're swapping right back to your slot and until you got both groups reunite, we're considering each swap simultaneous.
Okay. What's the next order of business, Captain?
That one came in here demanding that I turn over the ship to him. Though not in many words. The Kopesh to the throat was point. I'm assuming your friends are not dead because there's supposed to be more of you.
I don't know.
I'm fed. We need to take the ship back. What do you two know?
There's what, 2 more bonga up here?
Yes, you know of the two that are at the helm.
So there's 2 at the helm, and that would stand to reason there's 2 somewhere else.
Seems about right. 2 would stay below to keep the rest of the crew from coming up to save us. How did you get past 2 on the helm?
That's a secret. DFA, does that bonga have anything useful on him?
DM, does it have anything useful on it?
Let's do a. You can do a quick search. Roll a perception.
14.
You find obviously the Kopesh that if you want to take his sword, you can. He had no armor. He had on him looks 750 gil. Also, I remember someone asked this one. The reason why the gil is so weird is based on Japanese yen. So 1 yen is 1 gil. Even though the game is 1 gold is 1 gil, but that's why I've been doing things like 750, etc. I'm doing it based on the yen, so like a $1,000 weapon is $10. Anyway,
Nice.
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
I didn't either until someone asked me why is my rewards for gil so odd versus like 5e.
I mean, fair. Also, to be fair, it is Pathfinder, so that could have been reason enough. But it's
Yeah,
good to know that there's like other underlying stuff too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's based off yen, just like Pokemon dollars. Yeah, because a Pokeball would be like $2.50, but 200 yen.
Right. Yeah, that makes. I have a whole degree. Did you know
Good
that?
to know.
World shattered.
I just broke
have a
Pokemon for
whole
everyone.
degree.
Congrats.
Anyway,
but yeah,
sorry. Continue.
750 gil, the Kopesh, and just for flavor. You guys can continue while I'm looking at this item. You guys want to continue role playing with me?
Yes. I was going to ask if she has any kind of war horn or trumpet or some kind of signal instrument.
There's an emergency bell on the helm next to the. I'm, for lack of term, saying the wheel. So, if we can get to the bell, we can alert the whole crew, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
DFA, you also found 3 rings. You do not know what they are.
I'm going to put them in Mogzio's hand.
Picture him just talking. All of a sudden, she pulls his hand and puts a ring.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, all right, and pocket them.
You have 3 rings of
All
unknown
right.
like properties.
Yes. In that case, assuming the 2 bonga are still up on the helm, we should probably go out there as soon as physically possible. DFI and I will each take 1 bongo while Amelia runs for the bell.
Okay. Amelia's gonna look at you both and be like, "Okay, weren't you 2 in the crow's nest earlier?"
Yeah, along
Who's
with
asking?
Well, one of my people should have been up there with you. Where are they?
Still up there?
DFA just kind of stares her down like, that's your employee, that's your responsibility, that kind of look.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Tilde's like, I gave them one job. I don't know why, but I feel like they fucked up. So the plan for you two is to go up on the helm, kill the two Banga, and let Amelia ring the bell. Okay. Okay. Only because I'm aware of the time, I'm going to swap right back downstairs so we don't have to worry about Corey vanishing in the middle of a combat session. Because that'd be weird. I don't want to hijack Corey and have to play them. I don't have to.
Yeah.
You guys now have killed your Banga, and you know there's one more down there. Probably dealing with either Inigo or Alessander, which will be at the other end of the ship.
Do we want to try the
Hyacinth is
bunny
gonna-
pot?
I feel like.
Hyacinth is looting the body while they're talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Hyacinth,
job.
Hyacinth, roll a perception. Also, Del, roll a perception really quick.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Let's see. What is my perception? My perception is a 6. I got to be 17.
26. Sorry.
My kingdom for a time where Del doesn't know anything.
I'm so. I have a +7.
I know, no,
okay?
I know. It's just funny as hell that like the oblivious boy who knows nothing about the world sees all.
He sees all. That does not mean that he knows all.
He is Jon Snow.
Yes. What did you roll for your perception, Hyacinth?
17.
Okay. I will tell you what you found in a second. Del, you suddenly
fine.
noticed that like there was someone staring at you from on the other side of the grate that closes off the stairs. Del?
Sorry, it went
okay.
very, very robot-y. I came
okay.
back to silence. What?
You have the like distinct feeling and perception that you are being stared at from the thing dividing the lower deck from the upper deck, the thing that's been closed and locked. You are being stared at from the other side of it.
Okay. I think. Sorry, just checking a few things. I think he's. I think he's gonna try and look up, and if it's a Banga, he's going to do an attack of some kind.
It is not a Banga.
Oh,
It's Tilde.
okay. Oh,
the one who said they were going to let you guys out and left DFA and Muggsy go save Amelia.
Right.
He's
So-
like, hands are on the like, I guess you call it bars of the thing, just staring down. Okay, good. You guys are alive.
Yeah. 2 of the Banga aren't anymore, but yeah, we are.
2, huh?
Yeah.
You do realize you only killed 1, right? You don't know about DFA and Muggsy yet.
Oh, I thought we'd been up against 2. I'm so sorry.
No, you guys have fought 1. DFA and Muggsy have fought 1.
Gotcha. Sorry. He says 1. I
Yeah.
thought we had fought 2. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. It was just like that moment of like, Del, I know you observe everything about
I mean, with that high of a roll.
Right.
I think that'd be you'd have to hit a 40.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, not yet. Hyacinth, you have found a garnet, opal, a rose quartz, and 740 gil.
Are these just all whole gems?
Yeah. Based on what you remember from the other ship, you're presuming that this Banga stole them when they were over the ship.
Do I see the gun?
Elric's got that.
Okay. I didn't know if Elric kicked it or if Elric has it.
I grabbed it. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to take the broken
Should I add
rapier,
that to my inventory?
you can take the broken rapier too.
Sure, why not?
Should I add the gun to my inventory?
Yeah, unless you're gonna drop it. If you're gonna keep it, put it in your inventory.
Sure. I don't know what its stats are though.
No, I'll send you the stats.
Okay, then yeah, I'll keep it.
Remind me after session, and I will send you the stats.
Okay.
Same with anyone who
Yeah.
grabbed a weapon. Tilde is going to let Dell know they're going to work on unlocking this so that you guys can come up on deck. But because they're trying to not be seen, it's going to take them a while. So you guys go finish what you're doing and come back. It should be good.
Okay. Looking after the remaining, there is at least one more down here with us, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that I think is where I got confused. That is my
Okay.
bad still.
Yeah, no. There's one
I
more
was
down
like, but
there.
there's two down here, and yeah. Anyway, there's one more alive down here.
Yes.
That won't be in a few minutes
Hopefully.
So
if
there's
everything
like,
goes according to plan.
so there's like just. Oh, by the way, how is everyone else down there?
Rayhan's in our room, and he's okay. I talked to a couple of other people. I didn't get through to Alessander, and please remind me the name of the person who's no longer with us. It started with a G.
Galter.
Galter. And Galter didn't make it. I'm sorry.
There's actually a forlorn look on Tilde's face. Like they are very like shaken by that, and they're like, no matter. I'll deal with that later. Yes. Once you're done with this, what you guys are doing, I should have this open for you. Stay safe and don't be too heroic.
Okay. He has no idea what the hell that means, but okay.
So he's now saying to work slowly, trying to pick the lock without being seen by the two on the house.
Okay. He'll relay to everybody else. Hey, Tilde's gonna work on getting this out, but it's gonna take a minute because he's got to be careful. So let's go get rid of the other one down here, and then he should be okay to go and let us out. There's two more up there though.
Can you tell the people in the galley that this one's dead? Oh, can you check up on the moguls and make sure they're not dead?
I mean, technically, all of you guys can just go poke at your head in the galley and do it yourselves. You are right still in front of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well just and then pop out.
Go ahead. Is anyone gonna say something? Okay, I was gonna say, Elric's gonna say, let's not waste any time. There's only one left. 4 of us. Let's just charge in.
We have
Sounds
to make
good
it
to
to the
me.
other side to kill the other one.
Hence the charging.
Hyacinth's just gonna poke their head in the galley door. Make sure that they don't get stabbed
Yeah.
for doing so.
I charge. I want to charge. All right.
Hyacinth, you are able to
Hallway.
you are able to check on everyone. Everyone seems fine. Now you get to see what was kind of elaborated earlier. Aubrey is physically tied to you know how like in kitchens they have the shelves where all like the pots and pans are?
Yep.
That's like over like the sink and all that. Aubrey is tied both arms to the different sides of the thing so that he's just dangling over the sink. His legs are free.
Hi, Aubrey.
And his legs are like free dangling. He's just looking around like, my arms are getting sore.
Hi, Aubrey. The guy out here's dead. So you guys are safe now. Bye. And then Hyacinth leaves.
You can hear a faint, you guys just see a bunny? And you can hear Tibby and Basilia collectively groan. Like, oh, what are we going to do?
Can we get him down?
That's for everyone else. That's definitely not your problem.
Okay.
Also, he
Then
seems like he's not bothered. He's just kind of hanging there.
We're just gonna move on then.
You're the one who said you
Are
wanted
we
to charge.
stealthing?
He'll be fine.
Are we stealthing or are we charging?
I want to charge.
It's just one.
Yeah,
Why
1
not?
and 4.
Okay. You guys head down the hall, back the way towards your room, and head past it
Hmm.
towards where you were told Inigo and Alessandro's rooms are.
Mhm.
The hall is a continuous straight path until you come to a V-shaped intersection. You know,
Mhm.
you can either go left or you can go right. Which do you guys want to go with?
I'm gonna tell Dell to relay back to the medic and ask which way are we going?
Like, which way are the rooms?
Yeah. Which way's the galley or not the galley?
The two people's
Yeah.
rooms.
Yeah, the people's rooms.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely.
Brain.
Yeah, definitely popping back to Rayhan. Which way did we go with the cross?
Inigo's on the right, Alessandro's on the left.
Okay, he repeats this to the end, those two. So which one do you want first?
Well, Inigo's the one who's doing something, wasn't it? Wasn't he? And Alessander's the one who didn't respond, so I think we should maybe check on.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes sense.
Inigo would
Can
make
we-
no sense.
Can you try to tickle Inigo and see if he needs help?
I can try.
Tickle.
Tickle. Brain
I'm
tickle.
imagining that's what it feels like.
It's a brain
Heisen has not
tickle.
had a message sent to them yet.
This is the DM's reminder. Never tickle without consent. You may get
he's
punched.
He's gonna ping Inigo and just be like, "Do you need any help?"
You get a very firm, still busy response.
God damn it.
I don't think he does. So let's go check on Alessander.
Onwards.
All right.
Let's go.
Go towards Allison in that room, yeah.
Right, you guys make your way down to the left towards Alessandra's room. You come across the only door that looks like it would be a quarters. Other doors look like, just by doing passing thing, look like they're more storage rooms or non-crew quarters.
Mhm.
What's the marching order?
I'll go first.
Okay. That means
I'll
you're gonna
go
go in
second.
All right, Corey after that.
In front of Dell.
Okay, Dell's in last. Smart cookies. Open the door, Elric.
All right, I'm just gonna swing it. I'm gonna swing it open or kick it open.
You kicking or you swinging?
Oh wait. Let me just try to open it because I don't know if it opens forward or back before I start kicking doors.
The
down
door
again.
is unlocked.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna open it.
Okay. Open the door, and you find a dark room.
Okay.
Specifically, a dark and empty room.
I don't trust it.
I have low light vision.
Not in the slightest.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, me too. If that matters.
Yeah, I have both.
You all hear a little hum as Dell's eyes suddenly glow a little green.
A little bit.
You guys enter the room and find it's empty.
All right, doesn't look like he's here.
All right, other way.
Other way.
Other way.
Are you guys gonna be dashing there, or are you just gonna be like,
Yeah, I'm charging, and running.
Oh, okay. You guys get to Indigo's door.
Elric rushes in.
How is Elric? We stay with the same marching order, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how are you opening this door, Elric?
Man, I hope he's not in front of the door. I'm gonna swing the door open.
You open the door to find Inigo on his knees. Not that way.
I didn't say shit.
One of you thought it, and I know one of you did. I'm not saying which, but I know one of you is guilty.
One of you.
You know what you did.
Yeah.
And that applies to the audience too. I know what you think. And there's a bonga aiming a rifle at him.
Okay. Elric is going to flare up some dark energy around his hand and say, "We've already killed your friend. There's 4 of us, one of you. You kill him, there's nothing stopping us from killing you.
Roll an intimidate.
Can I help?
You can assist.
Yeah, I'm gonna bow up behind Elric and draw my
So what's that do? Advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
F off axe.
Thank you for that, because now it's a 20 plus 6, 26.
The intimidation does cause like initial pause and uncertainty, giving Inigo enough time to quickly jump to his feet and palm strike up into the Bonga's chin.
Oh,
And
yeah.
send him sprawling back. How much damage that did?
Hell yeah.
Some.
Now you guys can all roll initiative.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
15 again.
Hold
No,
on,
wait.
hold on,
wait,
hold on.
Nope, hold on. Math. Nope, 16.
Okay, so Del got the 20.
19.
Del, Elric,
16.
16, and what was Hyacinth?
Mine was also 16, but Corey has a higher dex than I do.
Okay, so Corey, Hyacinth. Del, you're first.
He's ready. The guy is now a little bit away from Inigo, right?
Yeah, like the palm strike was enough to like give the Bonga like the back pedal away from the man, and Inigo was able to jump back out of the way into the corner of the room and standing at like, guard ready to fight back.
Good stuff. Okay. Interstellar Void.
We're just gonna open the fucking gates to space now, I guess.
I mean, why not? It's too warm down here. You just gotta make it a little less chilly.
So okay, roll to do your space.
Yeah. So make me a fortitude save. I think DC 13 or 14. I think 14.
14, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a natural 8.
Well, take 8 cold damage. Just sorry, ice damage specifically.
It's cold.
It's very cold, very chilly.
You guys, the rooms aren't very big, so over Del and Corey's shoulder, you just see Del stretch out their hand, and that familiar cold creeps in because in a more closed encounter, you guys now feel like the air chill, as in the wall versus below them, because again, space. The circle starts to slowly open and reveal the milky blackness with the spotted stars, and this Bonga stumbling back toward it and feeling the coldness of the void pulling toward them, trying to pull them into that void. Elric, you are up, and Corey, you're on deck.
Okay.
All right. Again, I'm gonna do another crush weapon, which again, fortitude of DC 14.
How come these Bongas suck? Anyway, 2. He fails.
Ooh. Okay.
Yay.
So.
I mean, I'm not upset, but I'm upset.
So that's a 6. It's another 6. Oh, okay. 2d6 plus my charisma, which is 3, 9, and then another d6.
I'm gonna call the
4.
Much.
So what I said, what was it? I was at 6. I did another 6, 12.
Yep.
Plus 3 was 15.
Okay.
And then 4, 19.
Fucking.
And its weapon is broken.
I'm calling the union for these Bongas, saying send me stronger ones. I swear to God. Anyway, anything else you can do?
No, that's his my action.
Okay.
Can I like, do like a
I mean, you still have a
can I
movement.
say something
I mean, yeah, if you want.
after attacking?
Yeah, you got like, you can get a quick one-liner if you can get a good one.
Last chance, drop the weapon.
Roll another intimidate. Let's see if it actually does anything.
Okay. That's a 15 plus 6 is 21.
Between the void behind him, your attack, and what you just said, the creature does look startled, but not enough to heed you. They just double down in their like aggressive nature.
This lizard's stupid.
No, they're actually not stupid, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
Corey, you're up.
Okay. Mhm.
Please don't sound
That is
don't sound so enthused about your murder.
that is a 16 plus 5 to hit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And where's my D10?
What is the minimal amount of damage you can do with that axe?
Minimum?
Yeah. After
5.
after minimum 5? Okay.
And that's a 10. So plus
How do you want to fucking do this?
14.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna go up to him and say, shoulda listened when he warned you the first time, and just lop his head off.
Because of how quickly this happens, I'm gonna flavor it a little bit for the flair. Dell's
Yes.
Dell's portal hasn't closed fully yet. Like it's still in the process of going away. As Corey lops the head clean off, the head gets sucked into the portal, and the body is left behind, and
Love
it
it.
just drops to its knees and collapses sideways. There is no head left. The void has claimed it.
Nice.
Love it.
And Inigo is in the corner like, okay, what the fuck just happened? I just whatever. Just, cool, whatever. Yeah, combat's over for you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, these fucking bonga, they're not bad for your stupid level, but geez, you heard them. Working them.
We know how to do things.
Alright, is he like tied up or anything?
Who, Inigo?
Yeah.
No. He what happened was because the guy got into the room before Inigo had a chance to prepare, he was able just to put him on his knees and aim a weapon at him.
Okay.
It was one of those, I don't need to tie you up because like my weapon is trained on you. If you move, I'm gonna pull my trigger.
Okay.
He did have a flintlock rifle as well.
Nice.
And that
Shoot
was
the
what
body.
he was going to shoot Indigo with if you guys didn't do what you did. So is there anything you want to do before I swap back to the Moogles?
Hyacinth looted the body.
We can do that later.
Oh, okay.
I want to high five Dell.
Dell isn't
I might have to crouch.
so much murder.
Oh, wait.
What?
Is Alexander in this room?
Roll a perception. It's not a big room, but still.
I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of crazy just happened.
18.
Also 18.
Hyacinth?
12?
Hyacinth, you're observing the headless body.
I want to look through it really bad, but like I'm kind of glancing around.
Yeah, like you're kind of like looking around and not seeing anything, so you're going back to the body. Alessandra's not in the room.
Oh.
Okay. And as we said, we'll have the looting of the body from Hyacinth in a minute. We're gonna switch back to the Moogles and Amelia. I need to do like one thing really quick, so you guys can like role play the setting up for the thing you three want to do. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Was that RQ?
I think so.
I think so.
Dun, 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 dun.
It was just tense, like close-ups of our Squinty Moogle eyes. We're just like getting tense, all ready to head out of the door and up to the helm.
Are you guys still poofed up?
No,
No?
at least I'm not.
DFA is not either.
How is DFA explaining murder to Agamedes?
No murder has taken place. The helmet is over his eyes.
Okay.
He knows nothing.
Incredible.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're fine.
My height was needed.
It's fine. We all leveled.
What I know of this party, there's no way you could have leveled that quickly while I was gone. Someone would have had a hiccup.
Yeah, I
We
would
have
have screwed him up,
decided to
absolutely.
We have decided to forsake the town. We are now pirates.
Well, I'm actually kind of like waiting for that to be a debate at some point, so let's not go there. Anyway, Boogles, Amelia, Dan. You said your plan was for the two of you to fight the Bonga and Amelia go for the bell?
Yes.
Yeah. You three exit the cabin. You guys are gonna need to stealthily get up to the helm itself, because there's the doors in the middle below the helm, and then there's those two stairs that most ships have that lead up to it.
Yep.
So, do you two want to go up the same stairwell, or are you two gonna just go up one each and pincer?
Probably pincer.
It's fine.
All right, so both of you get to roll stealth. I'm gonna say advantage because you both are very, and also they're looking across the deck itself, not for you guys.
25.
22.
Hot hike. Yeah, you both pass. You're able to creep up the stairs relatively in sync. DFA still cradling Agamedes in one hand, halberd ready. Mogzio, I'm assuming a card in his hand already.
Probably actually transmuting 3 more bullets.
Okay.
Now that you mention it.
Good thing I asked, because otherwise we'd have to deal with that later. As you two are doing that, you both were able to notice that Amelia jumped to the side of the ship and is shimmying to get behind so she can get to the bell without being noticed. So in a brief flash, she vanishes from sight and is now shimmying on the side of the boat. Do either of you wish to do a surprise attack, or are you gonna just whatever?
I mean, where are the Bonga?
One is at the wheel itself, steering the ship, because they are still, going. The other one is patrolling behind him, left and right, just keeping an eye on everything to make sure no one tries to jump. I would say that from where you two are, maybe 15, 25 feet away.
Yeah, going for a sneak attack.
Okay.
Just on whichever one's closer. Damn, I was gonna go for the one that's at the helm, but I don't want to have him like veer and fling Amelia into the ocean.
Just so you know, being that she is a cat, she has a better grip than a random human. This is also her ship.
We're talking about water here.
They hate water.
Yeah, I'll just if the one I'm closest to ends up being that one, that's fine. I'll just
Okay.
for whichever one I'm closer to, I'll attack.
Okay, that would be the one at the helm.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'll go with my my 10 gil. I
Okay.
made a 10 gil and two 1 gils.
All right, go for the thing.
Nah, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not.
Even against touch, I imagine.
Their touch. Yeah, no, you unfortunately didn't beat the touch. The 10 gil fling, like you flings me a hand. Because you're trying to remain unseen, it banks wide and just careens off to the back of the boat. DFA, are you going to be doing something around this time?
Yes.
I am going to go for the same one, like as Moxio flings it.
Okay.
I'm gonna rush in and try and stabby stab.
I'm just picturing it. Throw the coin for sneak. Oh my god, what's DFA doing? And that's why it arced wide. Okay, roll for attack.
19.
Meet and beat. For damage. Picturing like DFA's sneak charge beat Moxio fucked up.
6.
6 damage? Okay. As Moxio's bullet misses, the one at the helm thinks he hears something, so he looks around to like follow where the sound was and doesn't even see it in time as DFA leaps up and just jams the halberd into their leg. Would you like to say anything while you jab?
Nope.
Didn't think so. The halberd digging straight through the tendons and getting right in there to cause the Banga to release the helm entirely and scream, "What the fuck?" I guess have to roll initiative. Ooh, initiative.
Oh, that's my first natural one of the day, which means I get a free reroll for being moved.
Hey!
And I rolled a 1 again.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Oh,
Bummer.
Switching dice.
your
Switching
rolls
dice.
Those
That's
dice
a
going.
4.
Those dice go in the jail.
He did call it earlier because he was getting a bunch of 20s.
I did, yeah. It's just math. It's a total of 4.
Okay, so that one. What did you get, DFA?
16.
50. Yeah, I can do less. Okay. First one is the first Banga, not the one that you stabbed. The one in the back notices DFA stabbing into their friend and goes, "Where the fuck did that thing come from?" Lifting their flintlock rifle, aiming at DFA to take a shot. Works. Natural one. The rifle doesn't even fire. It, either the powder wasn't packed right, or something that goes to fire and nothing happens. They start looking at their rifle like, what? They're hitting it and they're unable to do anything. DFA, you are up.
Same thing. Gonna stabby stab.
For attack. Also, again, these suck. I need new dice.
That is only a 13.
Oh, sadly it misses. You've pulled the halberd out and you're ready to stab again, but unfortunately this time they're aware of you and just is able to dodge in time as you swing again to stab and just snarls at you and just go, "Is that thing holding an egg? What the fuck?" And now they get to go. They are very flexed by Google with an egg attacking them. Does a 15 hit?
No.
They obviously don't have a weapon because they were steering the ship, so they swing at you, and you're able to just throw your halberd up and block it and just be like, whatever you would say in the defensive reaction.
She's the strong, silent type when she's focused on fighting.
That's fair. That's fair. Your halberd does come up in time to block you and the egg. His fist hits it and he just pulls it back, going, "Ah! Oh, you cussed little..." And Moxio, you are up.
I'm tired of
Loki,
missing.
what are you doing?
Okay, who's doing what?
Sorry, Loki's being
Loki?
bad. Be right back.
Yep. Loki's being Loki. You're tired of missing, Moxio?
Yes, I'm tired of missing, so I'm rolling the second one with luck.
Okay. How many lucks do you have left?
After this, I have 4.
Okay, just making sure because I'm like, wait.
22 to touch.
Which one are you hitting? The one with DFA or the one in the back?
The one with the DFA. I'm trying to finish it off.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits.
God, roll like doo-doo. 4.
4? Okay. Something. All right. You using a card?
No, that was a 1 gold coin.
Okay.
I have 1 left.
You, unlike the other coins, you just flick this one like using your finger, just like snap it out at him. It goes square in his eye and just embeds in the eye, and he's just like, is that a fucking gill coin? And now for the one you mean the other one. Just fix the rifle. Action. He spends the entire action taking the gun out and just trying to reload to make sure it'll fire next round. EFA, you are up.
Okay, same thing.
Stibbity stabbity.
Yep.
Just that sweet rolls.
23.
That definitely a hit.
And then 5 damage.
Okay. Hey, Blackjack. You shift Agamedes in your grip so that way you can actually get a good thrusting. Not that way. The halberd goes straight up, going for his chest. Gets a good piercing, like right below the ribs, and causes the Banga to step back a few paces to get away from you. There is now a large gash on his left side and one in his right leg. He is looking pretty hurt. Banga act. Very angry. Pulled out a weapon that he now has, and no way in hell this hits. A 4. EFA?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. His dagger swings out trying to get you, but because the halberd's in the way, he doesn't go as far as he should. And he angrily curses. And I don't know if it's Bangese or I don't know what their language is, but it's definitely cursing in his language. Mogzio, you are up.
All right, I'll switch to a card.
Okay.
14.
Same target still, right?
Yes.
14. Neither does not hit.
Dang.
Is there anything you else like to do? Or is that all you can do?
No, I don't think I have any swift actions yet.
Okay, didn't think so. Next, back to the top of the round. Boop. This time, the one with the rifle takes aim and aims at you, Mogzio, fires. Does an 11 hit?
Nope. Actually, it's against touch, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
14 touch.
You guys are focusing on the other one, and he lines up what he thinks is a good shot and fires. The loud bang of the flintlock rifle ringing through the air, causing all of you to look over. And the ground next to you, Mogzio, explodes into splinters as the musket shot hits and sends bits of wood everywhere, but he missed you by maybe like a foot.
Moxio's antenna just goes completely like on edge, like straight.
That was definitely a, oh god, that could have been me moment.
Yep.
And DFA, you are up.
So the first thing she does is adjust Agamedes again, so it's like she's covering where she thinks ears would be, and she's going to go language. So it keeps cursing, and she doesn't know the language, but she assumes it's cursing.
With the tone and like, yeah, you don't have to know what they're saying, but you know they're using.
There's eggs present, and then she's gonna stab again.
For attack.
16.
Yes, that'd be good. Roll for the damage.
5.
This time, the ring of the shot even startled that Bongo, being like, "Okay, you actually want to fucking warn me before you do that? Like, fuck, dude." Giving you the perfect opportunity to jab up again at its torso, going for the same area, trying to like make that wound worse, causing him to retch out in pain and stumble backwards a bit more. He's getting closer to the railing of the ship. He's looking very bloody, very weak. He's actually like hunched over and gripping his side, trying to hold in the wound, hoping that it'll stop bleeding, to no avail. Back, so he does a okay. If this works, I swear to God. He's going to try to run past both of you in fear, try to disengage, so you both have an attack of opportunity.
I don't actually.
He's trying to run by both of you, and you guys are like within range of both of you. Because you guys are on both sides of the thing. He's trying to run through the middle.
$17.
11.
DFA gets the hit. The DFA roll damage.
Max damage, so it's 10.
DFA, how do you want to do this?
Straight through the back.
That's
She's
cool.
going to like use her weight to like really shove it in. And she's gonna like jump up and stab.
Because he's running for that like the railing in front of the wheel to like try jumping down and getting away from you guys. As you jab your halberd into him, you kind of send him over the railing, falling to the ground below, and you've pinned him with your halberd right to the ground because the weight of you and his fall sends your halberd all the way through. So you are now down on the like main deck itself, and Moxio is like near the stairs with the other guy still with his rifle. There is now only one Banga left. And it is Moxio's turn.
How far away is Gun Bonga?
From you right now, we'll say 20 feet.
Okay. I'm exactly where I want to be then. I will just. Yeah, he hasn't taken any damage. I'll guilt toss him.
Okay.
11 versus touch.
Against touch, you said?
Yep.
No, that beats his touch.
Whew.
Just barely. Well, for that sweet damage.
I'm about to just only throw kill at this point.
Hey, whatever
Ooh.
works.
8 points of damage.
Okay. Good math, that'd be great. Okay. You launch the gill and it goes right up the barrel of the rifle into his face and sends him like back reeling, and he drops the rifle for a second, able to catch it again before it hits the ground. He has spent his whole turn reloading the rifle, so you guys get a free action turn, and DFA, you are up.
I would like to start my ascent to get back up to where Moxio is.
Okay. From where you are, it's fine. What's your movement again?
Let me double check just to be sure.
I feel like it's 30.
20.
Oh, it's 20? Okay, so you use your full movement to reach Moxio.
Okay. So I should be like right up by him now.
Yep, you're like you're in the block right next to him. 2 Mughals versus a Bonga.
How far away does that put the Bonga from me?
Another 20 feet.
Okay. Okay. That's all I'm going to do.
All right, Mogzio, you're up.
All right, I'm out of Gil. I'm just gonna throw cards instead of making more.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet attack roll.
16.
8. Boy is the weakest of all.
4 damage.
Right. He finishes reloading, even though he just gets hit with a card, and he's unlike the others who could take hits. This one you can tell is not cut out for combat. The card is actually embedded in his cheek, and he is looking very angry and very weakened by all these attacks. And well, you guys have fought enemies before. They've been like, okay, there's a sense of humanity left in them. This one is just seeming very animalistic.
I'm definitely bad drawing him then.
Hmm?
I'm definitely bad drawing him then, so disadvantage on whatever he tries next.
Okay. He throws the rifle down and just rushes at you, attempting to grapple you.
Yep, bad draw.
Okay, so remember correctly, grappling is strength, right?
It is you roll plus CMB
Okay.
against my CMD.
Okay, so yeah, do
Or
that.
whoever's CMD.
Yeah, go ahead and roll yours.
He just has to beat mine, and then you're rolling at disadvantage.
I know, I understand. Okay. He rolled a 2.
Ooh.
And what is yours?
My CMD is 13.
Yeah, there's no way. He goes to grab you. How do you want to avoid being grappled?
Oh, I just take one of my like unbladed cards and just flip it at his face as he's like coming at me again.
Very Gambit style, just like flick the card, and you hear that like flick cards make when you bend and let them fly. It thwaps him in the eye, and he just stops dead, grabbing his face. Ah! You cut my. Ah! He doesn't finish what he's saying, but it's implied you cut the skin like right between his eyes. And that puts it at DFA's turn. For the record, he is now right in front of you guys.
Same thing. Gonna
Right.
pokey poke.
Pokety pokety.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's an 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, he is thrashing wildly in Mogzio.
Oh, I will take a 5-foot diagonal step behind DFA and then throw a card.
Okay, roll back.
I rolled like crap. 11.
Yeah, that unfortunately misses. He's again wildly thrashing from the pain and doesn't take the hit. All right, his turn. He's going to try unarmed striking DFA because she won. A 15 hit.
No.
Apparently, Mogzio's thwack to the face not blinded him, but made him unable to like see clearly. So he swipes at you clean-handed, like he just hits the air, and you can retaliate because it's your turn. Why are these creatures labeled as some of the most fierce? Suck.
But they
14.
probably are sometimes.
What did you do, DFA?
Tried to attack. A
Yeah.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Roll that sweet deny.
7.
DFA, describe how you finish this one.
I'm going to just like jam my halberd into his leg and then like push him back like that.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna turn to Moxie and go, dude, what's going on with you today?
My
You're
passive
embarrassing
playthrough is going.
yourself.
It's going great.
Word of God says I think Moxio is not accustomed to fighting on a boat.
Or just in general.
That too. Yeah, you jam the halberd into his leg, and you said you're pushing him back.
Correct.
Would you like to push him towards the railing or just further in?
Just further in.
Okay. You're able to keep pushing, and as you do, somehow he slips. Maybe it's the pain in his leg, or it's just he's not a sturdy boy. He falls back and he cracks his head against the bell that Amelia just flips over the side to get to, and his head slams into it, sending the bell off and ringing very loudly. Not that it really mattered. The gunshot was probably louder than the bell would be. Combat is ended, and Moxio, where you're standing, you're able to see Tilde has lifted the latch on the stairwell, connecting the low deck and the upper deck, so that way anyone can move about now. All 5 of the Bonga are dead.
Yay.
And Amelia is just staring at you two like, what was that noise before I got up? Who's blasting holes in my ship?
It was the sound of winning.
I should just be happy it's done. She quickly goes to the helm and checks to make sure that the ship is on course. Checks with the stars and the... Oh, fuck. The little curve thingy they use to like determine where they're going. I think they're called sextants.
Yep.
Yeah, she uses that to check to make sure the ship hasn't been diverted too far off course, and make some quick adjustments to make sure we can correct everything as you two go about your post-battle.
Looting.
Yes. Really quick to answer you from earlier, Hyacinth, you said you looted the body in what's his name's room? Because I'm doing the loot.
Yes, sorry, I was updating the kill list.
Oh, okay.
The kill count.
Yes. Hyacinth, you were able to find a potion of cure, the light potion of cure light wounds. You found 2 pyrite gems.
Fool's gold.
And that was all that was on that one. Obviously, the rifle was too, but I'm assuming either Elric grabbed that or something.
The rifle's broken, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm writing down what weapons are broken.
Yep.
Too. So we know.
Mugzio and DFA, you looting both of them or just one each?
I feel like DFA would be looking at whatever Moxio's doing, so probably like go from one to the next.
Okie dokie. Moxio, roll perception. Are you going to loot both of them together, or are you going to just do one?
Might as well just do both.
Okay, just do perception twice.
A 21 and then a natural 27.
Okay, the first one, surprisingly, the one that DFA killed and knocked over the railing, the one that's on the main deck, has a crossbow with 5 bolts.
Ooh.
And a potion of remove fear.
Ooh.
Dell may not know what's going on, but Dell's like, I am intrigued.
Yeah, sorry, that just sounds really cool.
And the second one has, oh god, I don't know if a potion of jump.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm like, this is probably a bad idea. In a scroll that you do not know the purpose of.
DFA is going to ascend into the heavens.
DFA is going to jump, meet God, and be like, hey, asshole, what's the deal? Oh, and Mogzio, both of them combined had 578 combined.
Did mine
Okay.
have any gil?
The one for you had 255.
You said 578 for theirs combined.
Sounds like that's what.
Okay.
That's what I said. Yeah. You made me do math.
I'm sorry.
Each one comes up individually. That's why I'm like math. Okay, so you guys did that. The people below deck. I'm assuming you wish to come above deck now that the door's open.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Should be.
Mogzio, as you and DFA are looting that which no one's gonna stop you for. You notice the others coming above deck quickly, with Rayhan, Inigo, and the two dwarves in tow. Still no Alessander. Also, I think you guys all know, in case Adrian leaves early, time. All this combat resulted in a level up, so after the session, you guys get to level 3. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
You have a week to do all that math bullshit.
Stress.
Oh, no more math.
Stress.
I had to level up my other character too this week.
See, the most stressful part of
Level
this
down
game
a
isn't the
character.
game; it's leveling.
Yeah, level.
It is.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
for
the character.
spellcasters.
It's just normal doing.
Yeah.
It's much easier.
Also, just so everyone knows, Agamedes is fine.
Are
Yeah.
all of the chocobo eggs fine?
I mean, I think the only one that actually saw combat was Agamedes.
Does Agamedes get a level?
DFA, while you're still holding Agamedes. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Roll quick perception. Because I feel like we have to indulge this.
Dirty 20.
The weirdest thing I'm ever going to describe, you feel movement in the egg.
She's going to immediately get flustered and she's going to like push it towards Mogzio and be like, it's kicking.
Agamedes is celebrating their first battle.
I don't know what that means. Maybe it's also a good jumper.
Oh, hope so. She's going to proceed to go find everybody else individually and put the egg up to them to see if they want to feel it move.
Okay, one by one, down the list. Does Corey react to this offer?
I will crouch down and feel the egg, and
I will tell you if you feel anything. Hold on. You feel like a slight, more warmth than a normal egg would be. You don't feel a kick, but you feel like a tiny bit warmer than what you would expect an egg to feel like.
Surprise, it's a phoenix.
Egg catches on fire.
maybe it'll hatch soon.
It's a Focobo. I'll see myself out. I'm sorry.
No, that was good. Next on the list, Hyacinth. Do you wish to feel the egg that DFA presents to you?
Seeing Corey do it, Hyacinth will put a hand gently on the side of the egg.
How scared would you say Hyacinth is of the eggs now?
Hyacinth is just confused of why we're touching the egg.
Well, no, but still, is she still petrified of the chocobo concept?
Yes, but is less afraid because Corey and Dell have agreed to help raise the chocobo.
Okay, because you do feel like something under the shell.
Hyacinth's ears twitch, and they're a little unnerved, and take the hand back. They just ask, is that normal? Are they supposed to do that?
DFA, just so you know, you felt the movement as well because you are holding the egg.
She's just gonna keep like cooing to it, going, "Oh, you're going to be the best jumper. Oh, you crave violence, don't you?"
That's it.
The
Get them started off right.
This chocobo is going to be like a serial killer for bad guys. I'm just picturing Dee Dee from Metal Gear Solid, but as a chocobo with a knife in its beak.
Oh no.
Next up is Dell.
To feel the egg?
No, do you wish to touch the egg that you're being shown?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's see. What does Dell feel?
He's very careful, very very.
Dell, you don't feel anything. You do gently pet the egg like pat. Egg experienced its first combat.
Egg did so good.
I would say because you don't feel anything. I think more so Dell is like feeling for like any kind of damage on it. Like, okay, the egg
Honestly,
is okay,
probably.
right?
Like, yeah, it's more like is egg okay rather than bonding moment.
Yeah. Okay. Also, while this is going on, Corey does make a comment. She is still exhausted from earlier, so she is like going back down to the bunk and resting. So she's like, if anything else happens, it is all on you because she is done for the evening. Next up is Elric. Do you wish to touch the egg?
While bending down to touch the egg, he's gonna say, "I'm not sure why I was even worried about you guys, but I'm glad you're all right."
You do feel a movement under your hand, and it's not a like you don't feel like stomach feels like. It's not that. It's more of a just like you can feel. I don't say it's kind of like a pressure under the shell,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of like wiggles in DFA's hands. But no, DFA does hear that you are glad they're.
Yeah.
She's so enamored with the egg right now that she does not even pay attention to any words spoken at her. And instead, she goes and she heads towards the captain's quarters.
Okay.
And she's just gonna like try and burst in and start rummaging around to find more stuff to make Egamedes comfortable.
Okay. You're not even trying to stealth, as I'm guessing, because you said that.
No,
Um,
absolutely not.
Amelia is at the helm and watching. Is like, what are you doing? That's my room. But I'm assuming you're ignoring her.
She goes, "I'm an expectant mother!" And she goes about her way.
Moggs, are you still on the helm part of the deck, or are you down with the others?
I'm probably still up there, just finishing up looting, and then
Okay, as you're doing that, you hear Amelia go, "Please make sure she doesn't ruin my room."
how much damage can she do? She's holding an egg.
Amelia gestures to the dead Bonga on her ship deck.
Moxie just kind of shrugs and like just heads downstairs, I guess, and after DFA.
Okay, DFA, what are you doing in her room? And are you like actually looting for stuff to protect Aganetes with?
Yeah, she's looking for like any soft fabrics or anything that she thinks she could like strap it to her chest.
Okay, roll a perception.
"21.
In the corner of her quarters, you find a set of palico-sized armor. It's leather, and a lot of scarves of varying fabrics, materials, and they're all like wrapped around a I want to say a doy. I think that's what the term is. Dowel. It's a dowel. Thank you. Various scarves wrapped on a dowel next to the arm. Is that suitable for DFA searching?
How many are there? Like a lot?
Scarves? There's, we'll say, 10 different scarves.
She's gonna take 4 of them.
Because I know it's you. The colors of the scarves are a red, like a fire themed one that's like reds, oranges, and golds. One is a actually has like cloud patterns on it, and a like very sky blue main color. Another one is a crocheted yarn scarf. It's very cool, blues, yellows, purples, and green colored. One of them is you said 4 of them?
Yes.
Okay, and the 4th one is a sheer fabric. Color wise, I'd say it's a jade green.
Okay, she's gonna take them to Mogzio and hand them to him and say, she's gonna say, wrap me up. And she's gonna like hold the egg to her chest.
Okay.
Poor Mogzio.
I attempt to do so.
I'm gonna say just roll a dex to see if you can actually wrap this in a way that's jury rigging a egg carrier.
5.
You motherfucker. You had one job.
Can we say this is a sleight of hand check?
As DFA says, you motherfucker, don't fuck this one job up, you quickly move to a sleight of hand style, realizing, okay, wait, this one is sturdier than this one, and you realize, okay, the different fabrics can work with you, so go for a sleight of hand.
Am I using the same roll or re-rolling?
Re-rolling.
Much better. 21.
You're able to realize the crocheted one is sturdier, so you use that as a base. The sheer fabric you can use as like a on DFA's neck, so that way it's not putting too much weight. And the other ones you were able to like wrap around as a securing fastening. You finally figure out something, and you're just looking at DFA like, I hope this is good enough because I do not want to do this again. This is definitely not a me problem. It'll hold until DFA like takes it off. I'm just now trying to put this mental image, and I'm just.
She immediately panics, realizes that there's still open water, and goes back to the crow's nest.
All this combat later. Oh, right, I'm on a boat. Mogzio, you're nearly barreled over as DFA beelines it for the mast and climbs up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
Are you gonna follow, or are you gonna just chill out down below?
I'll probably just chill out down below and kind of look and account for the rest of the party.
Okay.
Make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, how is everyone doing post all of this?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I don't think any of us took too much damage.
Okay, so I have an idea. Are you all going to divvy up the gill, or are you just gonna whoever looted keeps it?
That's up to whoever looted it.
Well, because
I think we're divvying.
that's what I'm saying. As of right now, Mogzio, Hyacinth, and
DFA.
yeah, DFA did the looting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll divvy it up, or at least what I had looted.
Okay.
Hold on, let me grab my calculator and I'll do some math.
Time
Okay.
to pull it all up and then divvy.
There are 2 flintlock rifles, one of which is broken, a broken rapier, and a crossbow. Does anyone plan on doing dibs? That way we can get that out of the way.
I'll call dibs on the rifle I took.
Okay. The non-broken one?
Yeah.
Okay. The broken one's still with Hyacinth.
Just in case it's a useful ranged option for me or not.
I
Otherwise,
mean,
I'll just give it to someone.
Yeah, or worst case, you just sell it.
Or sell it.
I don't know why, but Del, did you want the crossbow?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
I don't think I'm.
No, that's just the way you were going. Ooh, I was like, is that a dibs?
No, this is not a dibs. I personally think the crossbows are cool as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I think Dell would try to shoot it and fall over from the force. He
The
is. Look, this boy
crossbow.
is the twinkest twink to ever twink. I don't know what to tell y'all.
No, this is a simple like a hand crossbow, not a two-handed. Oh, I know, just letting you know.
It's still.
Um,
still.
Yeah, whoever wants the crossbow, it is a simple proficiency, and it is a piercing type projectile.
It's a light or a heavy crossbow?
It is a light crossbow. Is Moxio claiming
I'll have it.
Okay.
I mean, I might just hold on to it if no one decides to use it, and we'll just sell it or something.
Okay. Did anyone want the rapier?
Feel like that'd be good for the fork girl.
It is.
I mean,
it's a
Stabby stab.
It's a martial weapon,
I don't
and
know if I can use that.
can use
Do
it or
you
can
Marshall?
Yeah, it's a
I
martial.
don't think I can use the crossbow. I don't think I can use the rapier. I would have to check.
It's a proficiency martial and it's a light blade.
I have no idea. I would have to check if I can actually use that.
Okay, and the rifle because. Also, DFA, were you planning on going back to bed up in the crow's nest because it is?
Yes.
Okay, so we're just
before DFA heads up while everyone's divvying up the gill. Elric's gonna be like, "That reminds me, you had winnings from your fight before."
Oh, you're gonna give her the money from like way before.
Yes, the 200 gil.
Okay, so DFA, you get 200 gil on top of whatever else I won.
The total amount of gil we had was 2,323. So each get 387 gil.
Yep. Someone put that in the backlog so that Corey knows how much you get. It is. How many fuck? Okay, here we go. It's a. Oh, that's right. If anyone has any firearms,
you need a firearms ability.
Yeah, well,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you need to know how to use a firearm.
Okay.
Do you know how to use a firearm?
No, I'm just simple martial weapons and night swords.
Okay, then yeah. If worst case scenario, you can just sell.
Probably gonna be a sell.
So what weapons do we have left? We have the rifle.
Yeah, the one broken, one working rifle, and the rapier and the crossbow.
The Kopesh as well.
Oh, yeah, and the Kopesh.
Kopesh.
And I'm gonna ask: does anyone know what a Kopesh is, or do I need to explain?
It's an Egyptian
like a
sword. It's an Egyptian sword, like a curved.
It's
sword.
the one, Diamond. It's the one that Ardeth uses in the Mummy.
Okay, yeah.
I felt that was the one thing I've.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Does anyone want the Kopesh?
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It's. I love that show so much. That being said, for those in the audience, Mike just used a GIF of DuckTales. Go watch DuckTales on Disney. It is an exotic weapon, and it is a heavy blade. So if anyone can do those.
Nope.
Okay.
Sounds like a sell.
So we have one Kopesh, one broken rifle, one working rifle, and one rapier.
And a crossbow. That Moxio.
Like crossbow.
But Moxio took that. But it's a broken rapier, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sell my rifle. Someone else can take a weapon.
I mean, you can sell all these technically.
Yeah.
Because everyone seems pretty set with what they.
I can't use it anyway, so I'll just sell it.
I mean, you can. Yeah. All right, so if that is it for all that the loot, DFA ran back up to the crow's nest. The rest of you, are you before we do this, you guys are planning just go right back to bed because it's still the middle of the night and
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm giving Dell the potion that I found.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Which is the potion of light healing.
Yeah. It's a basic potion.
Potions do not work on him.
I think
Well, no,
I think it's more of like
Del
you
does
carry.
the magic-y stuff, so Del can have it to carry to give someone.
Fair enough.
Also,
He'll-
as support,
he'll
you probably can run it to someone who needs it.
Yeah, he'll probably have that look of like, so this is weird. These don't work on me. Do you
It's
want to
okay.
keep it?
Oh, it's so then if someone's hurt around you, then you can help them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm allergic.
It's okay. I'm allergic to things too.
Just so you know, Del, the description of the potion, it's a basic size bottle, like little tiny flask, with a very like bioluminescent style blue yellowish liquid inside, and a cork.
And a cork. All right.
Well, I'm just saying so you know if you're gonna use it, you have to pop the cork first, and just dump it out.
Fair enough.
But yeah, and that'll go in your inventory. I think that's it for everyone.
Almost.
Okay, what?
I forgot about the rings in my pocket.
Oh
I was
yes,
going
you have 3 rings.
Yes, I was gonna go up to Dell and kind of hold them out and be like, "I think you're the magic-y
scroll.
person." Yes, the scroll as well. Just can you see what these do?
Maybe. Detect magic.
Okay, let's see. All 3 rings are magical, yes.
What?
Yeah, that's the best I got. I don't have like identify.
No,
but...
you would need to spend time to try to figure out like what they are.
Okay.
But if you want to do that, we can say you do that over the course of your like before you sleep.
Yes,
sleep
please.
less. The scroll is magical as well, but you can tell what it is by reading it because it is a scroll of protection.
Nice.
You can write that down. Either tell Mogzio or you can just be like, "It is a magic scroll. I will take."
Hey, this is a really cool scroll. Thanks. No, he'll be very upfront. Like, oh, that's what this is.
Yeah, the rings will take you, we'll say, 3 hours of sitting with.
Okay.
You can do that
between
sessions.
We have another day at least on the sea, don't we?
Not including the day that's coming once you guys sleep. You have 2 more days of travel.
Okay.
Which next session we can debate if you just want to fast it and we do the encounter rolls, or we can just decide that next week.
Okay.
And with that though, a lot of you head down below if there's nothing else you have to do. You inform the people in the galley that the ship is now clear. The dwarves have reluctantly untied Aubrey and let him down. And he looks around going, "Yo, I had the weirdest dream. Visible dude who sounded just like you told me to stab a guy. I think I need to sleep." And
that's a good idea.
You all watch him go into the back of the galley, take one of the big like stew pots, climb in it, and just zonk out in the pot.
Jesus.
I love this guy.
Did we ever find Alessander?
You did not.
Nope, he wasn't in his room, and he's not around apparently.
I would like Hyacinth to go and find Rayhan before we're done.
Yeah, Rayhan is heading back to their space in the medical. Still clutching the knife, by the way.
Oh no.
Hyacinth pulls out whatever. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking my inventory list.
Yep. While you're doing that, everyone else, I'm assuming, is going straight to bed.
I'm gonna go along with Hyacinth.
Oh, okay. Mogzio, where are you going to be sleeping tonight?
I'll probably go back up to the crow's nest.
Okay. Since Amelia and Inigo are resetting the ship, they say, "You know what? The ship is clear. You guys can go back to bed. We will handle all the, work. Thank you for helping us. You've done far more than you should have done as guest on our ship." So you head up without any being stopped. Del, You are, I'm assuming, going straight to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Dell heads off to the room and says to you two, that's where they're going.
Mhm.
And Hyacinth, what were you going to let Rayhan know?
Hyacinth pulls out all of the gil they have, which is 600 gil,
Okay.
and offers it to Rayhan and says, I heard from an apothecary in town there's something you can use. It's some kind of feather to bring someone back after they die. If I give you all of this, could you bring back your friend?
Phoenix Down normally can bring back an unconscious person. Unfortunately, what they did to him is beyond my means.
I at least wanted to offer.
Puts a hand up and pushes the money back to you. No, we appreciate the. He went out protecting us. Bringing him back while would be ideal. I don't think it would be one of his wishes. I know some Humes are very. Looks to Elric. Because you do look somewhat human.
Mm-hmm.
I think the phrase is do not resuscitate. You wish once you pass to go naturally when it is your time, I think it is.
You would be right.
Yes. He was a stubborn old man. The hardest thing will be for Till. They were close. But it was his wishes that if he was to go, it was his time. He will be properly put to rest, though. He was a man of the sea, so Tilde will know. It's just a shame that he went. He would never have asked.
Since the money was refused, Hyacinth puts their bag of gil back in there, attaches it back to their belt, and instead pulls out the sharpened silverware knife that they got from the blacksmith.
Okay.
Because they had two of them. One was
Yep.
given to Dylan. They had one more. And it has been like wrapped in silk
Mhm.
to keep it from being just loose. And they offer it to Rayhan and says, I'll trade you this one for that. Pointing to the butcher knife. This one's cleaner.
He offers you the knife back just out of reflex, because like, yes, please take this away from me.
Bryson does in fact take it back and then slips it back into the pouch they've been keeping it in.
They look very, very moved. Like, just at the gesture. I hope you'll appreciate, you'll understand if I never have to use.
It's okay. You can just think of me when you see it.
I will definitely do. He
Okay.
offers you a hug and thanks for what you did.
Bryson takes the hug and does the thing that they did with Dell of like scratching behind the ears.
Okay.
Because that's how they hug.
They give a kind gesture in response. Looks to Elric and goes, I don't know if the Humes and Elvan I know are different about touching and affection. Would you prefer they extend a hand, unsure if that's what you're.
That's fine.
Hyacinth grabs Elric from behind, like puts an arm back and grabs out the front of Elric's, I'm guessing, armor.
Yeah.
And pulls him in, so it's a group hug.
Oh, I guess it's a group hug now.
Just because I
That's
want
so
him to see
cute.
how this rolls, Elric, roll a strength to see if you can like control how you're being pulled, or if you were just a ragdoll. Just a flat strength.
I ragdoll. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you definitely ragdoll.
I was not ready for it.
Hyacinth.
Johnny is not very strong.
It's not even strength. It's just this surprise of like, there is now a hand behind me. What the fuck? Boom. There is no time to plant his feet into the ground as he gets pulled into this hug.
Hyacinth just hugs the both of them. And then just sighs. And then let's go.
Just so you know, Elric, your like drunken aftermath, it's
Mhm.
finally worn off.
Yay.
But the doctor does look at you and goes, I noticed earlier you looked a little, would you like anything to help you sleep with that?
Anything that could help would be nice, yeah.
He quickly runs into his office, comes back out, hands you a best way I can describe it is looks like a wrapped it's not one, but you know how those originals are wrapped? In like a
Mhm.
plastic. He hands you something like that sized. And it's
Okay.
like a little blue food looking thing. He's like, take that before bed, and you should sleep fine. It should keep the side effects at bay.
Thank you.
Yep. Just whatever you do, don't. When you first wake up, drink water before you eat it,
All right, keep that in mind.
unless you want the breakfast to come back up.
Ah,
It's a side effect. There's no perfect medicine.
I'll remember.
With that, he bows and says, "At all, I would like to head to. Hopefully, you two don't need anything. No healing."
Oh. No, we didn't find Alessander when we were looking in his room.
Huh.
We
Sure.
haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, have all the crew been accounted for?
I honestly, now that you mention,
For the
I
obvious.
don't know. I'll let the captain know before I head to bed. Hopefully, he just. Alessander is normally the stealthier of the crew. It could be that he was just trying to wait for the opportune moment. I'll let Amelia know and hopefully find the bottom of. You two should head to bed though. Done so much, and we didn't even. We should have been protecting you. For our guest, we should have been safer. And he gives a quick apology, bow, and heads up the deck to talk to Amelia, letting you two head to bed.
Okay.
Elric, to say no, Corey was in the room you two were in. If you wish to go back to that room.
Yeah, I'll just go back to that room.
Okay. Hyacinth, you going back to the room with Dell?
Mhm.
Okay. Just making sure nothing else to be done.
No, I think that's about it.
Dell,
Anyone
were
else?
you planning on anything before hitting the hack?
No, I think I'm good, honestly. He's just sort of like, that was eventful. I'm tired.
Okay.
I guess the ring stuff. That's about it, though.
Yeah. Hyacinth, as you enter the room, you see Dell like prepping the bed again, making sure the eggs are safe before crashing. Elric, you see Corey is already face on the bed, out like a light, and like weapon on the floor next to where they are in case something tries to wake them. Clearly a sign of, if you touch me, I am not responsible. DFA, you and Mogzio are able to get into a good, comfortable spot on the crow's nest. Tilde, after everything, returns to the crow's nest to do the rest of their watch, looking a bit depressed, but doesn't say anything to either of you and just goes to their sentry duties quietly, overlooking. And you two are able to fall asleep with no problem. As you go back to sleep, the night is quiet, ship returning to its course, and knowing, hopefully, that in a few days you will arrive at Pythia. After everything that happened, you probably don't want any more. And that is where we'll end the session. You somehow made a combat last the entire session. I'm proud of all of you.
There was
My-
a lot.
Well, no, I say that because that was my plan. There was no backup. I am proud of that. There was no deviation. As a DM, I can't ask for more. But anyway, thank you guys
As
for
a
playing
fellow
tonight.
DM, that's a miracle.
It is. Thank you all for playing tonight. Thank you, audience, for watching. Mason, if you're still watching, thank you for the follow. Britt, thanks for making us hydrate. They reluctant. We will see you guys next time when we pick up with session 11. Hey, 7-11. if that is anything for all of us, we will see you guys next week or whenever the next session is. Have a lovely time zone and weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.